Hello, wherever, whenever, and whoever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Iwaki. Welcome back to Chessenta. Well, I guess somewhere in the ocean north of Chessenta. As I need to have us play musical chairs. Sorry, had a bit of shift around here. Who needs to be where? Okay, Patch, go over there. Thank you.
Oh, my fault, sorry.
And let's see there, and then Reese needs to go up there. Boop. Yes. Yes. And finally, hang on, did I get that right? Wait.
That brief time I had access to sneak
up there, Patch. God damn it.
Can we have an applause, by the way, while we're sorting for the beautiful new intro that we made?
Well, we haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Sorry, I thought that already went down.
No,
Sorry,
just
my bad.
It's okay, it was in the Discord. Apologies for those who got to see it in the Discord.
Oh, that was sorry.
Oh no, I'm looking at an ad.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome in. I hope everyone's doing very, very well. It's a pleasure to have you back here. Another massive thank you to everyone who was able to help out throughout the fundraiser for World Central Kitchen. Way over $3,000 raised for that incredible charity. Thanks to all of you amazing people. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Lots and lots of folks. Thank you for the raid from Ardarna. Hope you can stick around if you come on there. Hope you had a great session as well and jumped on that follow link up there. What we got in here? Christina, Ginger Ninja, welcome back and see you. I hope you've managed to get in touch with about prizes and stuff. We had our prize draw. Hey, Scotty, how you doing? Nice to see you. Who's all down there? Noriki, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Then we got down. Maddie, hello, Maddie. And who's this? Right there. I see the man. Adana, hello. And of course there's Cove, hello. Of course there's Cove.
You having a stroke, dude? Come on,
I'm
man.
saying hello to people. Of course, there's Cove. Congrats, you won one of the Troll Lord Games bundles from the giveaway. Hey, Maddie, thanks for that gifted sub, you legend. And who gets a spin of the wheel? Patch already has one. I'll mention that. Patch already has one, Maddie. So if you'd like to inflict upon someone, please feel free.
More.
I'm still oops all wisdom until the end of this session.
I'm very excited just because we had a bit of a run on gifted subs in Humblewood the other day, and Ludus, friend of QuestJunkies, Ludus has 4 wild magic surges about to trigger in the next combat. Aelin, okay, thank you. So let me do those spins there, folks. If you want to call some shenanigans in the game, do jump in with a sub or gifted sub. It always goes into helping the channel. Just managed to get myself the new player's handbook today, thanks to the support that everyone's giving us. Thank you so much. And spin of the wheel for Patch. Kellen Scover coming in with Wild Magic says you'd love to see it. Hey, Noriki, thank you for jumping into the Discord there. Welcome in. And Ailen's Reese coming in with a advantage crystal. The only way you can get a second crystal. So everyone, hang off. I know probably everyone's got a bunch of dream pies after they were turned off through the campaign, the fundraiser. Carolyn also still has all strength.
Yeah.
Swole mommy.
Swole wizard. Okay. And welcome everybody. Good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Right.
Bench press an entire library.
With Astalicious in it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm reading here.
By the way, Astalicious, I gave you a cheeky librarian boost. I don't know if you noticed.
I saw. I now have expertise in history.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's cool.
Yeah, you can just override.
That's some like Pathfinder 2 stuff.
So yeah, enjoy.
Is that new to 5e?
It's okay.
No, you can
it's
just.
okay, John. We all know Shez is your favorite player now. We get it.
Whoa! How dare you? Look at your list of magical items compared to mine.
Can you imagine how unbearable Mai would be if she became the chosen one in more than one channel? It just cannot be. It's rude. It'd be wrong. Christina, thank you very much for the inspiration.
I don't think I've ever had a chosen one game.
My mind just automatically assumed I'd been given a disadvantage there, but thank you very much for the inspiration, Crystal, instead. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Wait,
right,
don't help him.
So let's jump into this goodness, as you should jump into the giveaway. There is a couple of things. Well, notice we've got a bunch of things, so I'm going to drop them all in chat, all in one go. First things first, we have coupon codes to give away for Troll Lord Games. And do jump in on that goodness there. Exclamation mark enter for the chance to win. We'll draw the winners at the end of the game. But also, if you fancy yourself some fun strategy gaming in the Forgotten Realms universe with in-lore characters and characters from across the Forgotten Realms and the actual plays of the internet, then jump in on the fun that is Champions of the Forgotten Realms. We have a key there to get yourself a nice Electrum chest of goodies to get you off on your way. Enjoy that. And last but not least, we have our voucher codes for both CZRPG and Phoenix Dice. So get in... No? It's coupons. God, it's been so damn long. Forgot what all my own things are. There it is, yes. Jump in there and get yourself some beautiful Click-Clack Mathrocks or fantastic different maps and encounters and bundles and adventures from CZRPG, such as the sneak peek preview that we're enjoying here of Chessenta's Tyranny, upcoming adventure from CZRPG. Absolutely delighted to have the chance to get to play this with these lovely people, and let us quickly jump back into what was happening last time, having gained a fairly strengthened hold on most of Chessenta, especially down in the south, as they are trying to rise up and bring the rebellion to full force that they might drive out the tyrannical regime of Sharla, the war hero, and her brother in charge in the city there, after they killed the dragon that was in charge and drove him out and took control of Chessenta and some of the neighboring kingdoms. They have, as I said, got a decent strengthhold. What's what I'm looking for? Stronghold? No. Stranglehold? No, that's wrong. That's the guys. They have a decent foothold. That's the word I'm looking for. In most of the country, and they have instead gone overseas looking for allies in other countries. First port of call, as suggested by their spy master Charis, is the half-elven, heavily populated magocracy of Agloron to the north. And last time we were here during the charity fundraiser, they were on their ship sailing north when they were attacked by mage hunters from Chessenta that had been sent after them. But they were able to destroy them. And limping a little with some damage and things, they have continued on their way, called in at some of the local... Let's say we didn't actually mention this, but let's say you managed to find your way to the Shark Teeth Isles and a certain Port Salune to get your repairs done, as you were kind of in that neck of the woods. And with your repaired ship now, and the description of any other ships that might be mistaken for pirates, although they were Sharla's mercenaries, you set your friend, the pirate hunter, off searching the seas for them, and continued on your way towards the northern country in search of allies against the tyrannical regime, as the People's Pod of Chessenta rises up and ventures overseas. It is Chessenta Lampoon's European vacation as we head to the north, to Aglarond, to a different world, a different culture, and today's Chessenta's Tyranny. And welcome back. Isn't it, Maddie? Yes, indeed. A dope new intro with our new friends Astalicious and Bob Moss in there. Thanks to Careless Grove, aka Patch of QuestJunkies. Do give them some fantastic inspiration and work to do because they're very good at it, and you can enjoy beautiful intros like that. Except not that one, because that's mine. Right, now. How you doing, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Cheers, Christina. It's great, eh? It's so good. The music's so good. It works so perfectly. Okay.
There was music. I didn't have the music on.
Oh, bad luck. Oh, you missed out. Go and check it out in the
Next
Discord
time.
later. It's so
Next
good. Yeah, the music's fab. Okay. Speaking of, you, cheers, Nariki. You can enjoy putting music and sound effects and things in your game with Syrinscape as well. Jump it out there. Boop. Okay,
That was so
now.
smooth.
Seamless transition. Now, difference. We return to the ocean waves. White gulls dotting the azure sky above, mirroring the white cresting, thank you, the white cresting waves breaking on the prow of your repaired ship as you crash through the oceans around the peninsula that juts out from Aglarond towards the northern end of its coastline and towards the main city and its only major merchant port, Veltalar. But before we get there, I would like to drop down beneath decks whilst Astricius with his mighty power and bulk is helping out on the ship and pulling in the sails and things single-handedly. He's like using the ship like a windsurfer.
And I'm shocked by it too, because I've never been this strong.
And Bob Moss is helping out and things, you know, replacing some broken ropes that suddenly snapped, but unleashing tendrils of plant growth from the wood, helping it to remember the potential that it held within it for life and growth. Meanwhile, hidden away from the sun and surf, down in the creaking interior of the ship, Carolyn and Reese are hard at work doing something, a little project of Carolyn's that Reese has been called in to help with. Let me just switch over to some more suitable Syrinscape here. I hope you noticed I've going completely different music while we're out of Chessenta.
I have a cool fairer sound music that I use in the I don't know if it's available on.
Okay, so stop twerking in my chat, filthy people.
Why do you even have those emoticons?
Look at them all.
Is that you, John? Is that you twerking?
Not me.
Fun.
It's a mimic.
No, I think I'm looking at Wario.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just see it. Yeah. Okay,
So below deck,
Yes.
in one of the rooms, perhaps one of the rooms that we stay in, Kellen has been spending a lot of the journey making clothing. She's a seamstress. This is what she does in her spare time. It helps her think. It helps her process things. This time she's asked Reese to join her for an experiment, as it were. So when Reese arrives, you see that she's sat on a chair. She's got a chair set up next to her. She's just finishing off some fine detailing on what initially looks like just some plain clothing. And she gets really excited when she sees Reese. Ah, Reese, thank you so much for coming. Please, come sit beside me.
Okay. What's up?
So, I had an idea, and if I can get it to work, it's an idea I've had for a while. But you know, when you're in Chessenta and magic outlawed, it's difficult per se to find the time and the space to practice very visual arcane. We're not there, so this is as a good time as any. I just want you to do something for me,
Anything.
if it's all right. Thank you. if it's quite all right, and only with your permission, could you just spend the next 10 minutes or so just cycling through your different disguises, as it were, your different forms? I just wanted to see if I can get a feel for how it works.
Like, as she asks, Reese just starts morphing. Like, it's almost like watching Mystique go through just various forms. Fun fact, my favorite X-Men character.
You know what's so funny? My brain, as soon as you said morphing, it went to Beast Boy, but like obviously Mystique is the better example.
So as you start doing that, her eyes flare and she casts Detect Magic. And she just places her hand on your shoulder and she just focuses and she's trying to understand the minute details of how this even works.
And Carolyn has seen Reese do this before. Once when he was having kind of a meltdown, but it's a lot more slow and focused, realizing that she's trying to do something magical. So it's kind of like one feature will change and then another and then another, and then he'll have like he'll go from human to tiefling to elf to like Triton, just varying these shapes and forms like just very, very slowly so that she can take in how it works.
And about halfway through this sort of 10-15 minutes, however long it is, you feel a slight squeeze on your shoulder as she begins to concentrate more, and she lifts her other hand and places it just above the fabric, and you look at the fabric and it starts to levitate just ever so slightly and glows, and the Emmacity runes beneath her skin slowly glow, fading in and out, almost like with her breathing as she concentrates. Some more time passes. And then, just as it's about to end, she goes, "Aha! I think if I..." And then she snaps her fingers. And there's a flash of light from the clothing. Do you need me to roll for it, John? See if it works?
You're all good.
Okay. As the flash subsides, the fabric lowers itself back down. She releases your shoulder. The runes fade. I love magic. You can do anything with it. Alright. Let me try this. She just takes one of the squares of fabric and she places it like over your chest and like drapes across your shoulders, almost like if someone's wrapping a towel over you. I want you to think about the look that you want to take, but this time I want you to think about the clothing as well.
His face kind of like lights up, and he actually, like, essentially all of the disguises melt away and she just sees his true form. For those who haven't seen it before, it's essentially like a malachite version of Orin from Baldur's Gate 3. Like, the hard lines kind of melt away and they're very like smoky, that kind of like shift just as he's breathing. Carolyn, you're a fucking genius.
Yes, I think I am somewhat. Still a lot to learn, but oppression does good things to people sometimes. It makes them more determined. So, I'm going to make a suit of this for everyone. They can wear it with their regular clothing. But it's going to make disguising everybody, shall we say, a little bit easier. It's going to make disguising you practically perfect, darling.
Absolutely. And he's going to use this opportunity to shift into one of his mother's Fezri with her like crimson hair and like mottled gray skin. And you see her you see Reese's mom in, very voluptuous figure in a red dress now, which would be the shift weave.
Oh, goodness. I did better than I thought. That's... She's blushing a little. Amazing.
Whoa, dude, is that your mom? Kidding, I'm not there.
That's just like leaning on the door frame. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm pretty sure we're in the same age group.
Amazing. Right. It won't take me long to finish these. And she'll take the square bit of fabric back.
Now, Raw, when a suit of shiftweave is created, up to 5 different outfits can be embedded into the cloth. While wearing the clothing, you can speak its command word as a bonus action to transform your outfit into your choice of one of the other designs contained within it. Regardless of its appearance, the outfit can't be anything but clothing. Although it can duplicate the look of other magical clothing, it does not gain their magical properties. You know someone tried that.
Yeah, 100%.
It's shifting into plate mail. Come on.
Yeah.
And
Cardboard plate mail.
the thing is, shiftweave, is from Eberron, and is an item from Eberron Rising from the Last War, and is created by artificers and artifice in Eberron. We are not in Eberron. You are not Kalishtar. You are a Dreamweaver. Weaver being the potential word there. And the Dreamweaver's connection to a changeling in the creation of this shiftweave means that given enough time, in a similar way to attuning to something, like attuning to a magical item, so basically a short rest length of time, you can change the outfits it remembers.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Like a wizard changing spells in a spell book.
Exactly. So it can hold up to 5 outfits, but they don't have to be the same 5 outfits that were when you created it. So
If we go somewhere cold, can it keep us warm?
I think it's just the image of that clothing.
It looks like it, okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think just the different look of them. So this means that in the future, if you went somewhere and you were able to get your hands on a guardsman's outfit or something like that, then you could. I know, I got you tomato. Cheers. And you can place the shiftweave with the stolen uniform, and given enough time to attune to it, like adventurer would attune to one of those, then it will take on that outfit.
Amazing.
Okay. And we'll just say you can, as Carolyn was the one that created them, Carolyn has the ability to choose which outfit gets replaced.
All right. I'm gonna need to homebrew that on D&D Beyond. That's amazing.
That's hella cool.
Yeah, because you can, when you do a homebrew, you can base it on an existing item, so you can just take the shift weave one and change the wording.
Yeah, 100%.
You can call it Dreamweave.
Dreamweave.
Okay. So, Sky. Arrest.
Came back. Oh,
The Flying Dutchman is real. Okay.
more work stuff.
You can
No
Sky.
coffee, sorry.
Oh, even better. Better.
Do look caffeinated.
Yeah, I was in and out of meetings all day, so
Yeah. Fair. Okay.
it was time to grab.
I was in and out of classes all day, but one of those
But I
classes-
listened along on my phone, so
No worries, nice.
pretty cool. And I already want to submit that tuxedo should be one of the 5 options.
Yo, that's so
You never
good.
know when you need a tuxedo.
Hey, I'm sure we're gonna have an Ocean's 11 one shot at some point in
Hell
this
yeah.
campaign.
Hey,
This
that's
really
right.
reminds me
Dark
of
rules.
the Fantastic Four scene where he's like, okay, cool, so all of these things will like conform to your powers. The first thing that like Johnny does is he just lights on fire. It's like, it's fine.
Okay. So, that happened. And over the remaining parts of the journey, Kaelin, you are able to take the properties of this one created piece of Dreamweave and extend it into 4 outfits for your friends
Amazing.
in their perfect sizes.
Carlin, when we arrive at the port, I heard you guys wanted to do some shopping in the town, and I was wondering if you know of any magical device that can help me see better in the dark. Because I don't have good night eyes, as some species in this land has, and it would help me very much in fights and, well, not to be stumbling around when the lights go out.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should get some of those as well.
I'm sure there must be something. I mean, from what I understand, magic isn't outlawed there. I can only wonder of the kind of places they have with the kind of things that they sell. There could be. I don't want to get my hopes up too much in case it's not grand, but if I'll make you this promise. If we don't find anything that suits your needs, we'll find a way to make it. We'll
Well,
give you the eyes you need to see in the dark.
Well, I have magic that can help me, but only lasts for like an hour or so. It would be nice to have something permanent, and
Yes.
that
something
way
more
I
long-term.
can focus my magic on other things, like healing you.
Like healing me, yes, I would very much like
you
to
as the
focus.
group, you as the group.
The group,
It's
yes, but I
it's-
feel like it's mostly me.
I want to punch
Well,
the
I
wizard,
feel
I'm
like-
sorry.
I feel like
I
it's
would
mostly
need to
as
be there.
delicious, actually.
I mean, Asdelicious has only recently joined, much like yourself, but he's definitely gunning for the record already.
Yeah, I was going to say, recently
Die
joined,
the
but
most.
already had more death saves than you,
Yes.
potentially.
Guys, I'm bad at D&D. We know this.
Maybe I will, because I already have the aid spell, I think. I will aid you every day in extra life force.
By the way, Patch, I hope you appreciate the pret a manger joke there. Pret a changer.
Always.
Excellent.
It's just Reese's family motto. Ready to change.
Your family's got mottos? Damn, dude.
Okay, so the beautiful ship crashing through the sparkling waves. You can see the coast just scrolling by off the starboard side, and you lean to round the promontory on the end of the shore there, and start making your way up the northern coast of Aglarond towards Veltalar. And it is on the final day of your journey that you find yourselves coming up towards the guarded, walled port of this vast city. And beyond the seawall you can see a forest of masts rising up out of the busy port. Christina, did you time that on purpose? So, no sea shanty as the shanty kicks in. Here you go, Christina, let me boost the volume for you. And as the crew rises in song, in the promise of the end of a long and hard journey, especially with the battle halfway through, you come sliding into the port, and beyond the forest of masts you can see the bustling docks and markets, and then leading up to warehouses, and beyond the towers and high walls of the larger buildings of Veltalar above them. And as you come into the port, and various stevedores and dock workers rush up to grab the ropes and start helping unload the cargo that they were also transporting up from Chessenta, you are arrived in Aglarond. You can immediately see the difference in the situation of everyone here. You know, it's much more bustling. There's much more trade happening. All different foods. You know, the food shortage being the vast, the biggest difference there. Stark change to the docks in the Chessentan cities, and you could just see different things coming in from various countries all around Aglarond. Even you see one crimson-hulled Thayan ship at the docks as well, as there is an uneasy truce between Aglarond and the Red Wizards of Thay at the moment. And the gangplank thuds down and comes to a stand there as the ship is docked, and you stride down onto the worn cobbles and the bustling streets of Veltalar. Indeed, Veltalar. Sorry, yes, I pronounced it wrong apparently.
Well, this is quite a sight. Friends, let's stick together. Uncharted
Land.
territory and all that.
Finally land. As I fall to my knees and kiss the ground.
Is there a town map?
Afraid not now. Sorry.
All right, well, just imagine it.
So you could,
But we would never make it. Those days where they're just blue all around you. Wherever you look, water. It's not a nice sight when you can't swim.
You did so well, and I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, well, luckily my seasickness did not get up very much due to my specialty.
Indeed. What does, in contrast to places in Chessenta, do people just seem genuinely a lot happier
oh, good.
out in the streets?
Yeah, the vibe is very different. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's weird.
Right.
Probably.
I think it's because Carolyn's like focused on that and looking around at the different people that you see something, Carolyn, which just almost like slams you in the chest with the stark difference to Chessenta. You see a slightly kind of wealthy looking merchant woman with a young child just making their way along the docks, pointing at some baskets of produce that have been brought in and talking, and the child goes running off after a stray cat that comes running out of an alleyway, and they trip and fall into this just kind of a bit stagnant kind of puddle of water there on the docks there, and they start crying and they're looking down that they've just become soaked, and the mother goes, "Oh, what are you doing? Would you have to be more careful?" And she just like idly like spins a finger and prestidigitates the water away, and just this blatant like open display of magic on the street.
She's absolutely like shocked to her core. That's everything she ever wanted in life.
It's like they don't even know that there's a war on.
I think she can't help herself but like walk over in that direction And she's just focused on that, and then it kind of, the realization hits her. And, like, are there any other sort of, like, children around?
There's a few urchins and things kind of kicking around, but it's it's pretty dangerous down here. There's lots of big crates of goods and wagons coming and going.
I think she can't resist the idea. She just brings out some dancing lights and has them like spinning around and just starts walking through a crowd and taking in the fact that this seems to be not an issue that warrants immediate arrest and persecution.
I think some people are just like, what? What's she doing? It's like looking, it's like mildly confused, but there's no aggressive, distrust or hate for it. Which it's a problem. It's a problem in the population of Chessenta now as well. It's not just Shala and her mercenaries cracking down. It's become the story that's permeating the whole country. That the arcanists are bad.
She's just laughing. She might even tear up a little bit.
One of the urchins comes running over. Are you one of the council members? And then an older brother comes over. Don't be stupid. They just got off a ship. They've got to be one of the council members. They're all busy like pushing pens and filing files. Files.
I'm pretty sure I don't look like a missionary. What did you say?
I thought the lady was council member. She's doing the magic. It's like,
What do they look like?
And can only council members do magic?
the older brother's like, no, my sister is stupid. Now, look, lots of folks do magic. There's wizards and apprentices and priests. So many. Everyone does magic, and the council members just best at it, aren't they? Yeah, they do it best, and that's why they're bosses.
Ah.
Are they good bosses?
Do you think I could make a pretty good council member? And she spins the dancing lights around her with some flair.
The little girl's like, I'd vote for you.
So they are elected.
Yeah, think so. I don't care. Stupid adult stuff, innit? Yeah, and he runs away.
Right, you're not old enough to vote.
That is... I miss those days. I really fucking miss those days.
Being too young to vote?
No, just not having the cares in the world of tyranny and
Those
This
days
is
will
wonderful.
again be upon
Wonderful.
us.
By the way, guys, in the morning I would have swapped some spells, and also have prepared the spell Aid, which I will cast on everybody in the group on 4th level. So everybody for the next 8 hours you have extra 15 temp hit points.
Let's get into a fight.
let's not.
At least for the day.
Also, it's not temp, it's like regular HP, right?
It is temporary. It raises your hit point max.
Oh.
So it's not
Shit.
temporary HP. You're right. You have
Does
a
it
four-
give you those hit points at
also
the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that-
So
for that
basically
duration,
yeah. So basically the next 8 hours your hit points are 15 points higher. Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
It is one of those like very cool spells that I feel like not so many people know about.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think if you
Very
click on
good
your hit
one,
points, you
yeah.
can override your max.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, just override your current.
Override max HP. There you go. Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are just like looking about the place, just wondering at all of the the hustle and bustle that's going on here. Astilicious, can you give me a history check, please?
Yes, sir.
Everyone has a crystal, by the way.
That's a 12 plus 6 for an 18.
18. That's pretty good. You know that Veltalar has a checkered past. It was actually the first ever settlement on this location was by Chessenta colonialists. That actually expanded across the Sea of Fallen Stars and were starting to make colonies over this end of things. And it was the Chessentan colonists that clashed with the elves of the forest inland, and that went on. There was some troubled times for quite a while, but then they started to become peaceful and living together, and that brought forth all of the half-elves that live here. And there's a very, very large population, and this is a very welcoming place for half-elves as far as places go around Faerun. And you point out to everyone the vast, magically illuminated lighthouse that is Harbour Light. There's a vast structure that's just driving up at the end of the dock there. And Kaelin, you just see inside there's this arcane flame just constantly raging at the top of this tower. And then looking around, Astrodicious, you also point out on a small rise, it's just a modest hill in the center of the city, what you know to be the Palace of the Symbol, and that is the seat of the council here in the main city. And beyond that, just poking over the walls on the inland side, you can see the red dome and the kind of pink russet walls of the Rose Keep, which you know is a small trading enclave, again for Thayan merchants.
Are there other merchant areas outside of the dome?
Oh, huge ones. Yeah, there's the whole whole area like immediately beyond the docks opens up into open squares and marketplaces and covered bazaars where people come and go, and farmers bring produce in. And making your way through the city, you can just see bustling inns and taverns and then all sorts of businesses at different places. And as you start to go through the markets and up the slight rise of that hill towards the Palace of the Symbol, you see that there are more well-built and nicely designed merchant houses and shops containing more high-priced goods. And this will certainly be an area of the city that would have arcane items and magic items for sale. And then that continues up, and you find yourself on the main thoroughfare, like going directly out from the docks towards the palace. And you can see that as it goes towards the palace, there are lots of beautiful, well-designed and very expensive-looking mansions and things around the palace itself.
All right, team. Imagine you heard all of that, but in my voice doing a Patrick Stewart impression. But if we'd like to do some shopping, we could head back there. That's probably going to have the most, possibility of getting magic items. And John,
I saw a place over there. IKEA? What does that mean?
It's where one Kia's.
Oh. Sounds expensive. Yes.
And it might fall apart within the first time of using.
Great meatballs, though.
Now, go on. We got to save our IKEA jokes for when we do the Vatican clans into Scandinavia. Over that side of the
John, did you mention how the tension between the elves and the Chessentans ended?
Just there was, just conflicts over land and places where they were building and like using resources and the like. But then it just time, just over decades and eons. It became...
But are they now on peaceful coexisting terms?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. And why does the Fae the Fae is like the red wizards of the Fae, right?
That necromancer nation to the east of where you are now.
So why do the Fae have their own merchant area?
Just
because they're like
a
tense situation.
Disadvantage for Kaelin. That would have been randomly rolled, Kaelin. For you. Feel picked on. Cheers, Robert Jackson. Just just like kind of different nations will sometimes have little spots, especially when there's a certain amount of distrust and fear as there is for Thay.
That's fair. Okay. It's sort of like how Japan had that one port open just for the Dutch for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ostembos.
Sweet. Shall we do some shopping then?
Yes.
Also known as Eindhoven.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Does
So
that mean something?
are you going to?
Den Bosch is a Dutch city, which we also call Eindhoven. It has two names.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Shez was talking. There's a spot down in Kyushu, in Japan, where Japan was a closed country except for one place where only Dutch merchants were allowed in.
Because we were the top-notch merchants back then. But
You're
just not all. Just
I
not.
think you were the first
all
ones
the,
here.
All the goods were not very. Let's
Fresh.
say some goods always had a heartbeat as well.
Yeah. So, are you? Yeah. What's the plan? Are you going to immediately look for things to buy, or are you headed to places
The
on
market.
hill?
Always go to the market right away. I need some fresh goods for my cooking.
Yeah, down that way, Rufflejack's. Yeah.
I think so, yes. Let's see what they've got.
Also, Patch, I'll make a note here. Charisse had kind of told you that it was a good idea to go from here onwards to look for the Brotherhood of the Griffin, if you remember.
Brotherhood of the
to the north here in Thesk, which is the last place they were seen to be looking for work. And they are a mercenary company and will need
Okay.
a chunk of cash. So do not spend everything.
Yes. I am the sugar mama of the group.
I don't have much coin on me, that's true.
I think he's just holding all of our money.
Okay, yeah, the one with the
She's
bag of
just
holding.
holding
Yeah. Okay.
The very full bag of holding.
Yeah.
So would this be a town with like full-blown magic item stores and shops where you can find the arcane?
Why didn't you ask around?
Excuse me, miss, as I tap an old lady on the shoulder.
Oh, hello. That is a splendid beard you have. And have you been drinking? Look at that ruddy complexion.
Oh yeah, sorry. Don't mind me being so big and blue. I have a kind heart.
Are you come in on one of those ships from the docks? Someone came stumbling up the cobble street the other time. Kind of, where's the rum? But I just kept going on and on about it.
Yes, I'm coming from a place they call Chessenta, across the water to the south.
Well, welcome.
Thank you. Are there some shops here that sell magic items, like to adventurers, or?
I'm with it. I mean, dearie, I know you're from Chessenta, but this is a majocracy.
And she does a little illusion of like a little fanfare. Like,
Literal jazz hands.
Oh wait, I didn't know everybody did magic here.
Oh, they don't. No, I just took it. You got to keep the mind busy when you retire. You don't want to go all like sedentary.
Yeah.
Kellen
Is
just
it a-
leans over to Reese and says, like, is that me when I'm old? Once we've finished this
Is it-
quest.
she decided like,
Getting
Totally
old
human.
is a privilege. Let's hope.
Is she human or?
yeah, and she side-eyes Karen. She's like,
You wish, honey. Now,
Any recommendations where we
kind of is me.
can find some goods?
what is that? I mean, what are you looking for? You're looking for a general trader, an armorer, a weaponsmith, alchemist,
No,
scribe,
no,
wonderite? Take your pick.
Night vision goggles.
I'm looking for something that can let me see in the dark, like special glasses or maybe an.
She has a cane and she kind of shakingly points past you and you turn around. There's just like a big vegetable store with a big basket of carrots.
There you go.
Well, I've eaten a lot of carrots in my life, but it's never helped me see in the dark. Sorry. It's one of the downsides of having an ancestry from giants.
Ah,
Listen, one human to another, we both don't have dark vision. It'd be pretty cool if we could see in the dark, right? Especially at our age. I'm trying to like, pretend like I'm older so I can relate with this lady.
Where are you going poking around in the dark? Are you
And
one of them scoundrels off down alleyways doing nefarious deeds?
No, we're trying to liberate and oppressed peoples, actually.
Oh, worthy cause.
Stop.
If you're wondering if I ever used a torch before, I don't like using torches because if it gets too close to my afro hairs, then it might be
Yes.
burned
yes.
away.
Wise precaution. Yeah, wise precaution. I say again, what are you looking for? Something general or something more specific?
A magical shop for
I
magic
just-
items.
You have to be. There are so many. You have to say what you're looking for.
Like I said, an optician.
That's not the same thing, dearie. It's not the same thing.
Gotta go
A
on to
magical
Specsavers.
optician.
Night vision goggles. Where do you think would have night vision goggles?
You don't stop messing with like opticians and the arcane. That's where you get lens flares from. No, you don't want that. No.
Well, potion ingredients, perhaps.
Oh,
in
then
that
you'd want to
case.
head to an alchemist for that kind of nonsense. Yes. And then,
Perfect, thank you.
I mean, armors for your weapons and sorry, for different bits and bobs of like helmets and breastplates and the like. Weaponsmiths for the blades. You got to have a blade. And then there's the scribes for scrolls and the wandrites for all the pointing and the shoo and the wheeze and then
Guys,
They're tinkerers?
I used to have an ant like this who would just point out the obvious. I said, we're not going to get help here. I can already feel it.
And then there's the general traders. They have all the different various items. Maybe they'd have some fancy stuff to fix your silly eyes. I don't know.
Are there tinkerers? Like inventors?
well, I
Magic meets machinery?
No, you sound like you want to have gone in the other direction. You've come north, honey. You want to go south and west. Sounds like you want to have made the long pilgrimage to Gond for that nonsense.
I've just been reading too many sci-fis.
Nah, you want to stay away from that gnome stuff.
Artificers. Are there artificers?
Again, just because you come round here wearing shift weave, don't think you're in fucking Eberron. Oh, get out of here. Go on.
What the fuck? how could you tell?
She's
Move along, move
She's a
along.
planeswalker granny.
Arafatan, is that you?
Well, let's just find the shopping district.
Bob, did you just say move along? Like you're like a watchman? She's
Yeah.
like, how rude. And she just like spins her cloak around her and then just pops into like a portal and disappears.
Oh, no, she was definitely...
I need that. This
Or
place is
maybe-
incredible.
Maybe we can find a scroll that you can learn how to do that or something. Or
A squirrel.
a magic shop. A scroll.
Oh, okay.
Bob, you
That makes more
you
sense.
came
This
in being like, where are the magic shops? And she was like, every shop is a magic shop. You have to be
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah.
Kellen is in Disneyland right now. She is a child in Disneyland. All the rides are free admission.
Shopping montage.
Reese
It
just-
is the greatest day.
Let's just
Reese
go
pats
to
her
the
on the
souvenir
shoulder
shop.
and just like age and experience. Eventually.
Right. Let's go. That way. And she just takes off running.
Here you go, shopping montage music.
Makeover, 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 makeover.
I would like
Cha-cha-cha.
to find some night vision goggles.
Same. I'll go with Bob Moss.
Think
I'll
there
go
was-
like-
Goggles of night.
You say there was a
General trader?
wondrous shop or something? Along those
Um,
lines?
There are armorers, weaponsmiths, alchemists, scribes, wanderites, and then general traders that have more mixed items.
Let's
I'll
start
go to
with
the
the
general traders.
wondrites, and then we'll spread out from there.
Okay.
Good starting point.
So is it wandrite?
Yeah.
Okay. You stop. You stop and ask someone else after Bob chased off the person who was trying to give directions, and
We'll just
you-
follow the crowd to where the most people are walking, and hopefully to find shops.
It's that's the most forest dweller thing you've said all day. In a giant city where everywhere is crowded.
It's so big in here, guys.
Into
and-
where?
You
Hope I
are,
don't get lost.
when you ask directions, you're pointed in the direction of Great High Hill Street. And you are told to follow that street along south of the Athenaeum of Arcane Arts towards the marvelous home of a wizard. And they have a shop attached to their glorious mansion here. It is
that to the left or to the right?
does not matter. Use your imagination. You see a 3-story tower hewn from an outcrop of rock on the edge of that the mansion has been built up against, and there are dwarf wrought iron furnishings on the windows and doors, and you can see that there is growing out of the back of the house a massive oak tree carved with runes into the bark, much like that one directly behind Bob Moss there on the overlay. And try and look around your own frame. Like, I can't see it. And you make your way inside there and find yourself in the first of these interesting shops here. Sorry, I can't go with that montage music for too long. It's too hectic.
Too many flashbacks to the honey heist.
Indeed. Okay, so you see the shopkeeper who looks up they have an eyepiece in that they've been working on something, and they kind of like shrug it out and catch it as it falls, and they look over as you walk in, and they're like, good day. Welcome in to Arthur's Extraordinary Caducatorium.
Hello, I'm Bob.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
Pleasure, yes. An accent there. Any coin is welcome, be it gold, silver, platinum. What are you looking for? We have all
Is there
sorts
an
of
eyepiece that you
wolves.
see in the dark?
Yeah,
No?
I had some
It's for
goggles that make you see in the night.
Did you all just walk into a Wonderite and ask for goggles?
I mean, you have an eyepiece.
For working on intricate details of my work? Yes.
So it doesn't help you see in the dark.
Would you like directions to a more general
which shop was
merchant?
it? Which shop was this, and what were we looking for?
Forgive my friends. The seasickness.
Bob is good
has
at asking
taken them.
directions, but then immediately stops listening.
Is this? That's really him. This is how
Men.
Is this? What's this for your shopping, Karen?
This is the first of many stops, I'm sure. Yes, our friends are looking for help with sight in the dark, but that is not this shop's purpose, clearly. Forgive them.
I mean, if you're looking for a brief solution, this wand of lightning bolts will make things rather bright for a short period of time.
We'll certainly light somebody else up.
Wonderful
I wouldn't mind
lightnings.
actually a wand of lightning bolt or fire bolt or something like that.
Well, I see, a connoisseur. And he comes on over, and he's very tall for a dwarf. He comes up to your chest, Asilicious, and he's like,
I'm so tall.
Comes clumping over. I know, tall dwarf. And he comes clumping over. He's like, as I was saying, this, and he shows you, and it's this very heavy wand, thick piece of wood. And he's like, not only does it cast lightning bolts, but can detect undead. Taken from the borders near Thay.
That was pretty helpful.
Leviosa.
It shivers in your hand when wraiths are near. He kind of waves it around dramatically. I see none of you carry a dark shadow.
Bob looks down for his shadow.
Well, that sounds rather incredible. Just to give you a bit of insight. Apologies if we come across as strange. We hail from somewhere that is not openly magical, as it were. So we have to be rather secretive of our fondness for the arcane arts.
Man, you're not in Kansas anymore, young lady, and it doesn't matter. You know what's stamped on your gold. 15,000 pieces of them will get you this wherever they're from.
Oh, did it just say 15,000?
Gold.
15,000.
Oh.
It's a wand of lightning bolts. Yes. Very wondrous and fantastic strong item.
I will say,
Powerful.
I am rather wealthy at the moment. I'm not that wealthy, unfortunately. So
Then a shame
Anything
he
on the
kind of
lower
spins
end?
around his fingers and just like disappears.
What's the exchange rate here, guys? Is it like 1-on-1 or?
I think gold is gold wherever you go,
Does
mate.
15,000 gold here mean something else than in Chessenta?
Yeah, it's like the yen. You just take off the last 2 zeros.
Not anymore. It's not that easy anymore.
Yeah.
People who still do that are losing money.
I know.
I've never used a wand before. It's always intrigued me though. I'm more of a
His eyes now, he's like, sorcerer.
gods no. And I pull out my spell book and Inky activates, and I'm curious about the reaction because no one's ever done that in Chessenta before.
Inky's like, looking like a quill, right?
I could summon him as a quill actually. I was just thinking the book, but yeah. I'll make Inky appear.
So yeah, he's like, there's like a spiral of sparkles and he just like, pops up like Clippy. He's like,
It appears you're having some difficulty shopping. Would you like some assistance?
he's like, hey, can I help? What do you want? Oh, hi, Kaylin. Yeah, kitty.
Hello, darling.
Shopcat.
Sorcerer, no. Wizard, absolutely, darling.
What she said. And the dwarf's like, oh, a proper spellbook. Yes, good. Talent should be earned. None of that. Grandpa shacked up
Yes,
with the
and the
dragon
whole-
nonsense.
The whole years and years I spent
Share something.
studying, and then there's people that are like,
Do it.
oh, I was
Grandpa
just
hooked up with the
told."
Tarrasque nonsense.
Oh,
So
yes.
nice.
Anyone who would hook up with a Tarrasque really needs therapy. Anyway,
Maybe they were
So-
also a Tarrasque at the time. You know?
Everyone's slow turns
You
to
don't
shares.
know.
Everyone's slow turn to shares. Look at those.
Maybe I wanted to play a character in the future who was part bear man, part Tarrasque.
Well, in the forest we also did not have any rules on magic. So I'm used to the free use. But to
yes,
see
we-
it like this, like in a big society, I'm also more impressed in the town, the city.
It is a glorious place. Welcome.
But all this stone, how
Yes.
do you connect to the magic? Do you just like sell it through items and wands and why don't you just feel it yourself and use it yourself?
There are many ways to the weave.
Why just
Like, anyone
just
can
feel
learn
it.
magic if they study hard enough, right?
Exactly. Hard study. And practice. My students in chat. Same goes for English.
It's kind of like you increase the amount of input that you get such that you build like a lexicon of magic
Indeed.
for English.
Yes. It's all the various verbal components and their grammatical forms. Subject,
And the,
verb. Yes.
the magic type of druids, is that part of the arcane spectrum or more like deity magic and like paladins and clerics?
Oh,
Because that's not
my, my dear
Sorry,
Furball.
out of character.
No, I wanted to be in
sorry,
character.
out of character.
But it's funny.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay,
oh, my poor Furball, you're having a crisis of character, of
well,
self-awareness.
I've just been in a forest all my whole life, so I don't really know how the outside world works. My apologies.
No. It is all about the connection. It's all of the magical force in the world comes from what's called the weave, And there are various paths to it. Through a connection with nature, your relationship with the deity, or good common sense learning.
So,
And which one's a druid?
And he kind of
yourself.
looks across at Reese's like instruments, looks across the back.
Yeah.
Some people could turn a tune.
Yeah, Reese kind of like just kind of turns the lute around and just strums a little bit of like essentially like glittering notes into the air via prestidigitation.
But I've felt and seen your connection to nature as well, Reese. You sometimes tap into the same thing as me.
I do.
So you're telling me, Carolyn, that you learned how to use magic?
Yes,
Instead of-
my father taught me at a young age, and then I went over my own studies somewhat. Difficult to do when you're persecuted to death for magic back home, but we do our best. I am actually rather curious, because that one does sound incredible. It is out of my price bracket. But it's not a wand, but could I interest you in a ring? I'd be curious to see how much you would deem it worth.
Certainly. Trade is as good as coin. Yes, yes.
Is it not like
So-
a cheaper wand, a different one?
Oh, we have various things here, and some things we have a bit of a glut of at the moment. I'd be willing to knock a bit off the price to, liven up the stock a little. Take these, for example. These ones of the War Mage. Got a bunch of those around, and don't talk to me about ones of web. Can't walk around the shop without tripping over one.
Interesting.
Careful about tripping over those, you might get stuck.
Indeed. Very
Good
sticky.
one.
I'm gonna levitate the ring
like a good
of
one.
shooting stars above my hand that I've had since like the beginning of the campaign. I've had this for quite a while. I don't really use it as much as I used to. I could potentially part ways with it. I am informed this is quite rare, so I'd hope that it would fetch a good price at the right buyer.
Very interesting piece. And he like takes it from you and like puts up that eyepiece back in, is examining it. But yeah, definitely do feel free to peruse and look around. You locked in on the most expensive one in the entire shop, with the lightning one. There are much more, maybe not the most expensive. Hang on, let me double check. But there are much more reasonable items. Okay, no, I found one more expensive.
And we can always
what's
come
that
back after
Polymorph.
we've taken care of business. See what we've got funds for.
How about like a wand of magic missiles? Is that cheaper?
Yeah. By the way, Kellen, the ring of shooting stars is worth 10,000.
Jesus.
Worth 10,000.
Yes.
Oh, the Ring of Shooting Stars, that was I hate that magic item. It was in my campaign. It just ruined everything. Oh my god, what a powerful thing that is.
I mean,
Arches.
it is.
It's
It's
also
also, I've not, like, it's been useful, but not as useful as I'd hoped. And there's been very few times where I've been able to fully get use of it. 10,000. And I'm sure we could do 10,000 for 10,000.
he kind of shows you around. So, and just to to step up from the table for a second, I'll just tell you what they've got there. So there's a few ones of the War Mage. There's +1 and +2. A +1 is 1,000, +2 is 4,000, and he'll knock 200 off the +1 and 500 off the +2 because of they've got 3 of them in the shop. The lightning bolts is 15,000. There's a wand of magic missiles for 1,000.
Pretty good.
The polymorph is 30,000. And then there's the ones of web are usually 7,000, but he'll do 6 because he's got a bunch of them.
How much money are we actually working with?
I got you.
Remember other shops as well.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm actually the +2 one to the War Mage.
Christina's like, I've got all these ones in the warehouse. I need to get them out of the warehouse.
Did you say that the +2 one of the War Mage was 5,000 with,
No,
or 4,000 with 500 knocked off?
4 down to 3.5. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. I want that.
It's attunement based, if that's the thing. And I know Astalicious is chock-a-block on attuned items already. And that
Do I have too many?
you've got the full. You can only have 3, so you've got a full load at the moment.
Oh.
Got a full load.
Hey.
Ew.
Yeah, it gives you +2. Gives you +2 on your spell rolls and ignores half
Ignore
cover.
half cover.
Yeah.
It's really good. I'm taking it. 3.5. You have a deal, my friend. That is remarkable.
Does the magic missile one require attunement?
Please hold. Wand of magic missiles. Boop. Nope.
I'm looking at 2. One says Wand of Magic Missile, singular, and one says Wand of Magic Missile, plural. I don't know.
Which is gonna be.
But like the body text is the exact same.
Interesting.
It's the one that like regains 1d6 charges at dawn, but it crumbles if you ever use all of them.
Only if you're on that one.
Famous
Yeah, I think all ones do that.
Not
my
all of them, but not all
my
of them.
stuff as well.
That's cool. I wouldn't mind having a magical long-ranged option sometimes.
Mhm.
You presently just have a crossbow.
And magic missile also hits, isn't it?
Why did you
How
see
much-
they have a new instrument for you here, Reese?
I mean, this is a
How
wand
much-
shop, so
I mean in town, not here.
There's a music shop
We all
somewhere.
learned. We all learned what happens when you ask for the wrong
violins
thing.
use wands. Wait, no, those are bows.
How much for the Wand of Magic Missiles?
1,000.
Is that a lot or a little? I can't tell.
It's pretty cheap.
It
For
doesn't-
magic items,
it doesn't
that's
matter.
on the cheap end.
Okay.
I will take that and I will give that to Astalicious.
The dwarf is
Thank
almost
you.
like skipping up and down. He's like, 2 snails.
And if he wishes, he can buy the Ring of Shooting Stars off me.
I think he can trade, but he doesn't have that much cash knocking around.
Very valid. I'll keep hold of it then. So I've already got a wand. Okay. There might be a jeweler somewhere that will give me a better quote. You never know. This is the first place after all. Yeah, so I think that's probably good for this place. So yeah, I will take the 2 wands. I'll give one to Astalicious. There you go.
Sir.
And I'll take my wand of the War Mage. I'm a War Mage now. God.
You're a war mage, Harry.
I was waiting for it.
I misheard
I'm a
war
what?
mage as a war wage.
Hagrid
Not
shows
getting
up with a
paid for
battle
this.
axe. You're a war mage, Harry.
Well, Lauren Urban in Humblewood, she's a wizard who actually wants to be a ranger, so she's a wanger.
A Wanger.
Wanger.
You're a wizard.
I just keep getting the priest from Princess Bride in my head. It's like, dear we, wait.
Marriage.
My mage.
All right. So, I will thank the kind store owner for his generosity.
Okay.
And we'll head out. We'll head to one of the other stores.
And he's got one of those What's the item where it's just like a little pocket dimension and just on your wrist? Like a, what's it called? There's a
Oh,
pocket?
it's
It's
wrist
called
pocket
wrist pocket?
spell.
yeah, he has a wrist pocket spell. It's just like, It's like,
Oh, I want that.
good start to the day.
Where can I find that?
Good
Where
start
can I
to the
find
day.
that?
So, where are you heading next?
So, maybe there's an instrument of the bard in town. That would be cool, Ellen.
Could be. I do think we need to get your vision sorted as well. So
So you go to one of the general traders.
yeah, let's go there.
Okay. Yeah. You ask one of the locals there. And they're like, one
If
of
not
the
an old lady.
one of the magic items spots? Yeah, no worries. There's one over on Brick Circus. Just south of Adventurers Gate. You know, folk coming and going from the
Great
forest.
names.
Off to fight
Great
fight
names.
monsters and stuff, And
We-
you make your
we-
way across town and through there, picking up some of the local food and bits and bobs on the streets as you're making your way through, just having a bit of almost like a holiday, kind of feel to things here.
I would definitely get some herbs that I've never seen.
Sure.
And,
Just
buy them and
just drop a gold.
pocket them.
Just drop a gold. You can pick up some fun things.
I will do that.
And you, so I always get this image in my head. I had this great trip when I was in university around Europe, and we went to Assisi, and they, where they have that, the whole Franciscan monks and everyone go there on pilgrimages and stuff. But because they're all there on holiday, so like all around the main cathedral in Assisi and like the plazas and stuff up there in the main town, there's just all these Franciscan monks and nuns in like cassocks and in their habits, but just sat around eating ice creams and stuff. This is really bizarre thing. It's great.
Awesome.
And as you get close to the shop, you see the sign hanging there, Aman and Isan's Arcana.
Ooh.
And you see that the shop is a two-storied half-timbered building, that kind of Tudor style, with nice white plaster between dark stained timbers, and several stained glass windows in the first floor, depicting arcanists and famous members of the council. And there is a large stable next to the main shop as well. You think some adventurers come through on horseback from returning from adventures and things. As you make your way inside, you get an even better view of those beautiful stained glass windows with the illumination coming through from outside, the sunlight hitting them on this time of the day. And you see a thin male gnome in a plum waistcoat and a forest green shirt underneath it. And he looks up, twirling a small moustache. Ah, hello, my name is Amar, and welcome to myself and Isan's Arcana. What is it you are looking for this day?
Well,
We have
We have
the
a few
potions,
things.
any cuts and bruises. We have some different armaments, scrolls, ammunition for those dangerous-looking weapons.
I think the first thing on our list, we have a bit of a list, but we're also browsing. Two of our colleagues are in need of the ability to see in the dark a bit better.
Yes, like a pair of goggles.
That is a very, very specific and rare item. Would you
Is it
perhaps...
I heard it was very uncommon.
Yes, uncommon indeed. We have potions which might be able to help. We have a couple of weapons that could help you out with your predicament. We have this, and he brings forth a curved blade as he shows a moon sickle,
Ooh.
which
Pretty cool.
may cast light. Hang on, I'm just double checking.
Gives off a glow, but I'm not sure the specifics on that one.
If only we had a druid in the party.
Oh, oh.
I rely on my stuff.
No, I've got no details for it. But yeah, there's a +1 moon sickle. And
I have a sickle though, but doesn't give any light. But it's more for show. I don't really use it. Less
Is
for
it
cooking.
the moon touch? Is it the moon touch sickle? 'Cause that's the
no.
one that it gives off.
I know, but
Some sort of-
he's like, yeah, he doesn't have the moon touched one, but he does have. He's like, moon touched. I see. A connoisseur of the glowing items. Well, how about this here? This is our moon touched longsword. Perhaps this will serve your needs. And he brings it out, and as he brings it out of the sheath, there is this glow from the beautiful masterwork steel, and you can see that there are various runes carved into the blade. Why wait around for
Right.
pesky goblins to be nearby when it can shine whenever you wish?
Yeah, not
Is
really
that
what
a-
I'm looking for.
Is that a reference to
We're
Stinger?
looking-
Yeah,
The second one of the stream, if I'm not mistaken.
I missed this. Sorry, remember.
You did the first.
Which one? What was it? It was by mistake.
I was
The
right
one
at the
that,
start.
the shines, right?
It was. It glows when to insert something
Wraiths
here.
on you.
It glows. Wraiths
Yeah.
on
I
you.
see
none of
yeah.
you
Oh,
have
no, that
dark
was
shadows.
the,
Vibrates.
the random generator
The-
gives
the
little,
wand.
little information about the items,
Oh.
and it said that in the description.
Also, a neat thing on the moon sickle is when you heal, you can add a D4 to that roll.
Nice.
That's cool. I think we're looking. This vision in the dark thing is something a bit more long term. I know there's items that can grant certain abilities. I wondered if this was something. I mean, to your knowledge, is items like this exist?
Others.
Oh, I don't know, like Goggles of Night or something named like that.
You read about it once in a book.
I read a lot of books.
Yeah, because the moon touched weapons do like 30 feet of light.
Yeah.
Thing is, I'm a fist guy and he's a druid.
Indeed.
Oh,
The moonsicle. Let's see here. Du-du-du.
I mean, if one of
No,
you
yeah.
want to use the sword or the sickle, I guess we could just stick to you guys.
Yeah, I prefer operating in the dark. So
Yeah.
light up time is not necessarily My
I would
jam.
much rather see in the dark instead of cast any light that others can see. Well, thank you for your interesting items, but
Do you have books, by the way? Such as manuals or tomes?
Not here. No, you want to go to a scribe for that kind of thing, or one of the
Okay.
libraries of the city. It is,
You mentioned scrolls, though, right?
That's also a scribe?
He's like, I didn't know. I don't usually sit down with a book until the shop is all closed up, and luckily I have these, so I don't have to waste any money on candles. And he taps his head, and he's like, he's got a pair of goggles of nightlight on his head.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
No,
You
but
mentioned
those
having-
cast light. They don't let you see in the dark?
Sorry, what do you say?
You mentioned having potions. Do you have anything to brew them?
Yeah, just a shop of magical wares. This is not some sort of laboratoire. No.
so you buy them as potions already to resell.
I'm sorry?
You buy your potions already to resell.
Yes, of course. We source them from local, cauldron stirrers and the like. Yes, all sorts of folks.
Do you recommend anything, or where do you get your potions from?
There are various shops and places around. Just a moment. Are you trying to cut out the middleman? I shall not tell you a single word. Get out of here, you big. Go and.
No, we just want to support local, you know.
Why would you grow such a beard and not have any hint of a mustache?
While this is going on, can I just look around and see if there's any if there's any scrolls, any fun and interesting magical items?
Indeed.
I'll
So yeah,
step out of the house.
there is the +1 moonsicle. There is a strange kind of like syringe, like kind of curved metal device, which you looking at the description, there's like little labels describing the items and things. You see that this, when attuned to, will create a magical tattoo on your skin. And this one is a tattoo of absorbing.
Did you cast absorb elements?
There's some armor of resistance, a cap of water breathing, some clothes of mending, a dread helm, the moon touched sword, longsword, some healing potions. There's greater healing, regulars, potion of invulnerability, a couple of those, a potion of stone giant strength, a short sword of life stealing, a wand of scowls, which I like the sound of, and yeah.
I'm curious about the syringe device, the tattoo thingy.
Yeah.
What is that called again?
It's a absorbing tattoo, and it's very expensive.
I'm sure it is.
It's 25 grand.
What? 25.
Let me read it for you. It was in Tasha's. Produced by a special needle, this magic tattoo features designs that emphasize one color. To attune to this item, hold it against your skin. While the tattoo's on your skin, you have resistance to a type of damage associated with that color, as shown on the table below, determined randomly.
Also from Eberron, right?
That's from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Oh, Tasha's Cauldron.
Yeah, they had a bunch of tattoos in that.
Yeah, and that is originally from Eberron.
Yeah.
It also has a feature where you take damage of the chosen type. You can use your reaction once per day to gain immunity against that damage, and you heal for half the amount of damage.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Which is
hence
insane.
Hence the cost. Yeah.
Yeah.
And anti-fireball one.
Can I steal it?
Don't tempt Reese. Don't tempt Reese. He's already thinking about the goggles at night.
We just got here and we're going to commit war crimes. Okay.
Not war crimes, just crimes.
I was gonna say,
Let's go to an instrument
No,
shop.
we're at war.
I don't think we will find anything here that we need.
Well, if we get rich over here, I'm going to come back for that, because that is incredible. I didn't even know such a thing could exist.
I mean, you think if he understood what was on his head, he might be willing to sell them.
Are they the goggles of night?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was in character.
Oh, they're the goggles of night. Hey, that neat headgear. What's up with that?
These are my reading glasses.
Are they for sale?
What? And subject myself to having to buy the candles and the lanterns?
I can give you a candle if you make the glasses for sale.
An intriguing proposition.
Yeah, I'm not even offering to trade the candle for the glasses. That would be crazy. Those are nice glasses. I want
Where's the pretty
to
pen?
offer you the candle so you would put them up for sale.
It is interesting. I did think they were very pricey for a pair of spectacles.
How much were they?
2,000.
Whoa. That's wild. This candle alone is like 1,000.
I am not, as you say, one that was born to this world yesterday.
All right, you got me. The candle wasn't 1,000.
But the whole candelabra is.
I pull an entire candelabra.
Madam, I am not interested in your lingerie. Now.
What do you think of the candelabra is?
It's those prescription lenses.
So,
Alright.
Is it...
2,000
It
seems like
comes
a
in very
lot.
close and like twirls the moustache. Is it one of beeswax?
The candle?
Yes.
This is
That's-
like the
that's one of-
fantasy medieval ages, man. There's no other way to make candles besides beeswax.
What you're talking about? There's those horrible slop tallow affairs.
I wouldn't even call that a candle, my man. Look at me. Do I look like a guy who has tallow
I
candles?
see, a connoisseur. Yes, I like that very much. You, monsieur. A connoisseur, monsieur. I see what you are burning at both ends, and I like the cut of your wick. I don't think that's how you say it.
My man, you're on fire.
Ah!
This
ah!
whole session,
Do not panic me
this
like
whole
that.
session is a fever dream.
I assume my
Looks
students,
like
my students are long
sticky
gone. They're like,
wicket.
what the hell?
Yeah, those Kosen kids. Because we're also doing funny voices and accents. It's like there's no way.
That'd be rough, yeah.
Yeah.
Now-
Shogunai.
You say? Are you sincere, monsieur? Do you have such device of illumination?
Well, I have an adventurer's pack that has candles in it. So yeah, I do have candles, I guess.
Plural?
Pardon me?
Did you say candles plural?
Let me check. Pretty sure, yeah.
Why would
Why
you...
is this guy getting? Why is this guy getting so enthusiastic about candles?
I was worried. I was worried for my toes and my shins and my knees. There are so many corners and tables and low-lying coffee things around this place.
John, can I have had candles? Because I have torch and tinderbox, but not candles.
A whole torch?
I mean, look, if you give me the if you put the glasses for sale, like I might not need the torch.
So,
I mean, I've got 5 candles in my inventory.
5!
Oh my god.
5 candles!
I only had 4 candles.
Only 4?
No, 4 candles.
That's a total of 9 candles.
What would you only need the handles for? This is
No,
ridiculous.
no, it's 4 candles.
Yes.
Just like,
How do you eat with just the handle? Do you need the end as a fork as well?
Oh, that took me a second.
Yeah, the joke is from another time, another place. Apologies.
Wait.
I thought he had
I am
4
about,
handles.
I
You
am
know,
about
the
to
first
close
one-
up my business for the day and enjoy
It's getting
walking
mighty
around
dark.
by
You
the
really
light.
use some candles.
I think I have made it perfectly clear that I am very keen to own some candles.
Well, would you like their candles? And I'll trade you for these.
They're very obscure.
I will give you a discount on these stupid bottle-bottom things if you will give me all of your candles.
How much of a discount?
it's like the character totally changed. Once we started about candles.
Don't jinx it.
As we do this, I'm gonna use the Ring of Shooting Stars, the thing that I never use, and I'm going to subtly cast light on the candles, just to show that they are the real deal. These are premium ones because the light from them.
Whoa, the beeswax really glows.
And he'll knock off 100 from the goggles. So they'd be.
Is
they'd be-
1900
they'd
worth
be
it for
19.
the goggles?
They're worth 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting a discount. Do you guys want them?
I don't know. It sounds like a lot of coin. I don't really know.
After all that.
I have
But
I have no idea how much we have, so I can't actually.
I can do it.
Yeah, Bob and I will
I
share
might-
the one pair
I
of
might have
glasses.
to offload this ring as well at some point to keep us afloat. It doesn't
even
fix
like
the
the
problem
ring.
for both of you. Do you have a second pair of those by any chance?
I just
Why-
give him to Shez.
Why would I
Or
have...
to Estelicious, I mean, because I can always use magic to give me vision in the dark.
I only ask because my father has 2 pairs of reading glasses because he always loses one. You know how it can be.
I have heard of such things, but please, do not tease me any longer.
Oh, one last question. Where'd you get them?
This guys is too much of a candle fetish for me. It's getting uncomfortable.
I think it's hot.
Candles.
I have a...
I'm not even in the shop anymore. I should not even read.
I had a friend with a similarly blessed with a similarly smooth scalp when I first arrived, and he did a very particular side gig where he modelled with a candle half melted on his head for a very specific publication here in Japan, and not much else except the candle. But yes,
Is this pre-Patreon or pre-OnlyFans?
yes, very pre.
Sounds hot.
I'm just gonna put the money down on the table and say, give him the candles. I'm gonna walk out.
Right before I let go of the candles, I'm like, but no, seriously, who sold you the glasses in the first place?
An adventure that came passing through claimed to be some sword-wielding optometrist.
Whoa,
But now,
that's my.
now I
dream.
have the true answer to my problems. A pleasure doing business with you all. Bonsoir. And he's like sits on this high stool at the counter and starts tucking in a bib, lays the candles out on a plate and starts slicing them up with a knife and fork.
Oh. Okay.
All of my troubles are solved.
I think he thinks candles are carrots.
Wait, I cast light on them. Is he now glowing from the inside?
Yeah, he turns. He's like, "Thank you, my friends, mes amis," and he's just like his mouth is just like shining. Just like bits of the.
We slowly back out the
Candle on
door.
his teeth.
Okay.
This is a...
Let's never talk about that guy ever again.
The shop was weird, guys.
So scribe next.
It's the end of the day
Is
there.
it
Sorry,
scrolls and tomes?
he was saying how he was closing up, and you just see as you go onto the street that people are closing down, and people
no.
are starting to move around, bundled up in hooded cloaks and the like, going about
Check
their
for an
evening.
inn.
Do we find the nearest inn?
Yeah, you ask around, and there is a reasonably priced establishment recommended to you called Brindo's Rest.
Perfect.
Sounds nice.
They have like a quest board.
Not in the city here now.
You can do some side quests over here.
I need some food.
As you just arrived and ignored the main quest for the entirety of your stay so far. It's like, we need
good.
side quests.
Let's go shopping.
Let's find a tavern and eat.
Let's overthrow a
sweet.
local warlord.
Just got the
No,
rebellion
we
in your
have
blood.
we have warlords at home.
We do.
Yeah, we can always use another.
Kirkland warlords. Okay. So you are heading. Yeah, you're gonna head down towards to Brindo's Rest there.
Yeah.
Do they have food?
Take-
Of course.
Then we go.
Okay.
Can't tell if this is Bob or Sky anymore.
So yep, Brindo's Rest down near the docks there. You have your dinner in a dockside tavern. Click. You secure yourself rooms for the night, and you are sitting at one of the roughshod tables there, and are served up with fried chicken, beets, and I randomly generated this now, carrots. Lots of carrots.
Nailed it.
And you check there, not candles. It's okay. On the sides there is big chunks of slightly toasted sourdough bread, and there is a hearty red wine to wash it all down.
We now have a sourdough craving in real life.
Awesome.
And
Bubble gorge and all the veggies.
okay. Now, you gouge on this and you celebrate being here, and I just found this table that I want to have some fun with here. You celebrate quite a lot, and the red wine's flowing, and the fried chicken's going down very nicely. The sourdough's not soaking things up as much as you would like, and you end up, quote unquote, carousing into the night here. And is there anything that you would like to talk about and discuss as you're in your cups here?
I did have something that I wanted to ask about as we were going through town.
Mm-hmm.
Would we have spotted any signs of, like, thieves' markings?
Give me a perception check.
Uh, 19 plus 9, 27. 27?
19 plus 9?
Or is that
28?
28? 28, yeah, sorry.
Okay, look. Let's have a look here. You do start to see some signs of thieves' cant around the place, yeah, and there are markings around the city, and they are accompanied every time by a sky blue arrow.
Okay. Would I know what that means?
It's it would just be the logo for a local gang.
Okay. Reese is just going to take note of it. Probably feels a little bit more comfortable knowing that there are people like him here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It's like-
yeah, we're the local gang. See, we're the Avatar Last Airbenders.
It's like things aren't quite so perfect as it may seem on the surface.
Yeah.
You know those gangsters probably use magic too. That's cool as hell.
Really leaned into this Majocracy side of things.
Gorging on bread at the inn. Bob will go like,
This brotherhood of the Griffins, who are they? And why are we looking for them?
The mercenaries for hire, I believe.
That's delicious.
We have
History
a
check.
job.
Have a what?
History check, please.
History check.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to the carousing music here.
I will use one of my crystal. I'll use my crystal.
Okay,
That is a 21.
nice. So yeah, Astrolicious knows quite a lot about the Brotherhood of the Griffin. They are a famed mercenary band, and they linked forces with Sharla, so they might know quite a bit about her tactics and things. But they joined forces with Sharla, and without them, she probably... Hey, McClever, thanks for refreshing that crystal right away.
Thanks, man.
You think, you know that they were probably, without them, she probably couldn't have beaten the dragon, Chazar. That was the previous tyrant. It's gone from tyrant to tyrant.
Classic.
So will they be hostile or will they be allies?
Well, they're allied with Sharla, so they're
No,
against.
that's all done. That ended
okay.
with the war.
Okay.
And there
They're
seems,
now
seems to be some
on our side. For,
Well, we have to
for the
pay
right
them
price.
to
for the right price.
convince.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for the right
Yeah.
price. Yeah. I see.
Which hopefully we didn't just give away to salesmen for candles.
Still have the ring.
I do still have the ring. Yeah. I think I might. Who
Actually, Carolyn.
Did we bring some coin from when we tossed over that city?
We left it in the city.
Not all of it. We
Left
have to
some
give
of
the
it, yeah.
majority of it to the people. But I have been. The bag is a lot lighter than it was. Let's put it that way. Sorry, John. You were saying.
Can you just give me a luck roll?
Oh.
Luck roll.
D100?
D20 or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Any dice you like. It's just gonna be like upper half is better.
Okay. D20. 11.
An 11. Oh, just. Okay.
I rolled a 49 on the 100 dice. It's also
Wow.
just below.
That's hilarious. One either side. Okay, but yeah, Carolyn. As luck would have it, just Charisse did mention a rough estimate of how much the Brotherhood of the Griffin would go for. I think, you know how she's been a bit funny about them before. You know, you've talked about them before, and she doesn't seem very enamored of them. And I think she mentioned it as like a way, as like sort of to try and dissuade you. She's like, oh, you'll never afford this, kind of thing. But her rough estimate for the fee that the Brotherhood would cost you would be 5,000 gold.
Oh, that's fine. Well, it's doable.
Only half the ring.
I would feel more comfortable financially with it if I was to sell this thing, but I also can't pass up the potential to buy more things while we're here. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
It's like you're in a candy store.
Honestly, yes. I'm not going to lie. Sorry if I've been a bit all over the place, but this whole place is the reason why I'm on this quest. I want this for home. Everyone should have the freedom to magic in the streets and celebrate the connection to the weave. Instead, no, we're persecuted for it. We're thrown into Finis for it. We're ostracized and for what? For Charlotte to sit on her throne? She's deep into her cup now, so she's getting a bit loud and like, for Charlotte to just sit in her throne and just be like, oh, look at me, I rule over everything. I'm mysterious. You know, our former companion Luce once invaded her dreams and made her piss herself. That's a thing that happened once. So she's not all that powerful, really.
And
Yeah.
Charisse thinks we can use the Brotherhood to help us overthrow Charla.
Yes. If they're as good as their reputation stipulates, and we'll find out. I'm very happy. I'm rather drunk.
You're like, for the people's part, and we go into like a lock, stock, and two smoking barrels like drinking scene.
100%. And like the whole time, like Kaelin will be like casting cantrips of just like, I can do this in public. It's brilliant.
Okay, and
The waiter comes over. It's like, Miss, you can do it in public, but it's still kind of a public nuisance. You're indoors.
I was wondering
But I'm an
how long it will
adorable
take to
public nuisance.
get old.
Okay, so yeah, you do that, and you party into the night, celebrating your victories so far and the freedom of being here and away from the oppression of Chessenta. And the night becomes a bit of a blur. And the next day... No, not going to get to this night at all.
I'm sorry. I
Yes.
just want to say that Reese would like to be the designated driver.
Oh, boring.
I'm
I love that this is
You're-
like just a
but
random
you're
Tuesday or
in the
something.
tavern that you're going to sleep in.
Bob also
Yes.
does not drink, so...
It's just,
Let your
it's
hair
just Ass
down, Reese,
Delicious.
it's fine.
It's just Ass Delicious and Carolyn getting hammered, talking about how much Charlotte sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Reese trying to push water in front of them every now and then, like every fourth cup.
Okay.
I'm using my astral arms to hold four beers at once.
Carolyn, Astalicious,
Yes.
if you would like to roll on our level 7 carousing events table,
Mm.
we shall see what happens as
What do I roll?
the evening
Should
goes.
do a
It's
D20?
a D10, please.
D10.
Both of us?
Grab my D10.
Yes, please.
Cool.
I use a D10 since I play Vampire the Masquerade. Let's go.
The 7.
A 7.
And there's a 2 from me.
And a 2. Okay. During the evening, Astalicious, while you were drunk, you somehow became friends with a female halfling named Alfrieri Chanel.
Okay.
And
Alfieri?
Alfrieri?
Guy Fury?
Sure.
Gal Fury.
Flavor Town. That's their restaurant down by the
Yeah.
docks. There you go. I dropped it in chat. Cheers.
Cool. New friend.
Yes. And turns out they one of the magical store owners in town, which might give you a benefit next day.
Oh, thank you, Alfieri. What do you sell, by the way?
I can't remember. Come by tomorrow, we'll look it up.
Okay.
Looking
Kellen's
forward
just
to it.
Kellen's just across the table like,
I'm 8 feet tall, man.
You know what she likes.
I mean, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying.
And
Come and know me better, man. I don't know why that popped in my head.
just hang your vestige of divergence on the handle of the door.
I give her the gauntlet so she has the super strength.
and Karen, you're not sure when this happened, but Reese and Bob regale you when you wake up the next day with tales of how during the debauchery and the carousing you got into a drunken brawl.
I
With
mean,
your-
I have
with your 20
strength,
strength.
so of course
yeah,
I
this is
did.
perfect. Yeah, and you knocked out a wanted heretic during this fight, and you were rewarded with a 38 gold piece bounty.
Whoa. Sweet.
Hell yeah.
What are they a heretic of? I thought this land didn't discriminate against
Was-
magic users.
Oh, was it a follower of Umbly?
Definitely. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, someone praised Umbly and I was like, bitch. Sit down or I'll put you down.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
While I'm macking on a halfling, you're getting into fights.
There's some crazy ones in here. Patch, you narrowly avoided. You wake up in a dark alley with no memory of how you got there, and now nobody in town wants to speak to you.
Hilarious.
That's great. I love this. What is this from?
That's in the Donjon random tables. It's one of the random
Oh,
generator
need-
tables.
it's giving me ideas for my own sessions, so
Yeah,
I might
definitely.
have to.
Yeah, I'll
to
drop
use this.
I'll drop it in chat later. That
Thank you.
whole Donjon site, there's just so many different random things in there. It's worth a little look around. All tables are great. Look over, yeah. So many good things in here. You wake up in the fields outside town with no memory of how you got there, dressed in a crude tax collector's uniform and carrying enough goblin coins to recoup your lifestyle expenses. So you drunkenly pretended to be a tax collector for goblins.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
Married to a hag now. That's got to be in there somewhere. It is. Okay, you can definitely see. You can definitely see the random tables coming around here. The crude tax collector's uniform pops up a couple of times.
Interesting.
Anyway, yes. So the next day dawns. Carolyn, Astalicious, you're a little delicate. But the bartender has her cantrip for that, for a small fee, a couple of minus a gold, Kellens, 5 silver each. As you get the wand The wand of caffeination.
Wand of caffeination. Can I have that in real life?
No, it's one of those
please.
turmeric things that sell at 7-Eleven here.
That's pretty good. They work.
Supposed anti-hangover juice.
Interesting. I haven't had a night like that in a long time. Since I first joined the People's Part of Chessenta.
It's hard to make time to celebrate things.
I could still feel the shaking of the boat.
Fair.
So you didn't drink.
ACP.
Right, well, we had a day of fun, night of fun. We do have a job at hand, though, while we're here, so, I feel like there's a couple of things we should probably address. Like, we obviously need to find the Brotherhood of the Griffin. My mind keeps going back to what those children talked about, these council members. I wonder if it's worth...
persuade some help.
Potentially. Or even at least just some insight into things outside of our purview. How does the rest of the world see Chessenta and Shala and such? Because obviously this Brotherhood of the Griffin are going to be very biased. And rightfully so, of course, but
Now,
it would be
also,
good to know.
remember your geography. You came here to seek the council's aid in the war. The Brotherhood of the Griffin was to happen after Alglerond, and then in the next country to the north.
Gotcha, yeah.
So we should see the council just to inquire if they'd be willing to help Chessenta or help liberate Chessenta.
Yes, and if this is really is a, what do they call it, a mageocracy? That's such a fascinating word. Then perhaps that's, maybe I should take the lead on this as a mage. I might appeal to them somewhat. I'm not sure. I'm still figuring out how to do this. Revolution bollocks. But yes, I think jumping in at the deep end is the best way. So, yes, I think we should do that. Did we get everything for everyone? I would potentially like to try and sell this ring still, but we don't have to RP that, John. We can just continue as we are,
Sure.
if you wish.
Well,
Perhaps we get our business done and then pleasure.
Yes. Sounds like a plan.
a disappointed-looking halfling storms out the door.
Oh yeah, I have to go check out Alfriri's store eventually.
No, business first. I heard.
Whoa, babe. That was her. That was them. That was him, not me.
It's alright, because while we're going off to see the council, you can figure out how to apologize to them, and we'll go after.
As you
I'm engaged.
as you were sort of saying that and kind of like scraping your chairs back and standing up, a very heavily armed, taciturn-looking man, half-elf, comes walking over. I think I might be able to save you a bit of a walk, and a wasted walk at that.
Oh?
My name is Dairo Mitharen, and my employer would like to see you in the nook.
Is your employer in the council?
Please, it is not my place. She will explain.
Can I insight check this?
Sure. With disadvantage, Kellen.
Oh, disadvantage.
You have a crystal.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course.
Can we all do it?
If you want to.
Oh, you know what? I got 2 natural 19s
Nice.
at disadvantage.
Nice.
Never mind, I
So
won't do it then.
that's a 25.
He seems very, very formal and it's just like, but he seems very legit as well. He's not trying to deceive you. He's just need to know, and like perhaps potentially not wanting to talk in the open of the tap room.
Finally, the first thing that seems familiar in this magical place. I understand. Lead the way.
He nods curtly and strides across the room. You all follow?
Yes.
Okay. He walks across, gives a short, sharp rap on the door, and swings it open and steps aside for you to walk through. As you step into this meeting room, it's like a private room on the back of the tap room with its own table, and it's nice, some nice chairs and things and bench chairs around the table, and it's very clean and well kept here. And as you step into the room, you see seated at the head of the table, furthest away from the door, a female-looking figure, but in a hooded cloak with the hood up. You can just kind of see from the nose down the elegant jawline, brown-skinned face, like that. Yes, indeed, without the beard. And as you step in, her voice, soft but with an authority to it, speaks from beneath the cloak. Pray forgive this game of cloak and dagger. While I would much prefer to speak freely and without pretenses, I thought it necessary to approach you privately in light of recent events. I know why you're here, and I know the only way you will be successful.
I suppose introductions should be in order then.
Apologies. The mouth and jawline looks a little sheepish. I digress. Yes, let us get to the point. My name is Syrinscape, a member of the Simbar Council.
Ah,
You need not introduce yourselves. I am well aware. Carolyn. That's delicious. Reese. Bob.
What was that last one you said?
It's actually Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I
Bob.
thought it was Robert.
It's only when he's in trouble. She smiles. Now, I know why you are here and who you represent. I have spent my first evening of your stay here in our city a little more productively. Although, I'm happy that you are giving custom to our fine establishments and shops and consumers of wax.
Do you know about that guy?
We don't need to talk about that, Nate.
I thought we agreed on not to talk about it anymore.
Never again.
I know what I said, but I'm really still curious.
It is of little matter, whilst being of great concern. No! I have come to you in secret, in the hopes of striking a deal that benefits us both. And Reese, you kind of nod to yourself at this point because it was clear that she had an agenda beyond just wanting to hear what you had to say.
I'm afraid that the trouble with an alliance between Aglarond and the People's Pod?
The PPOC, if you wish to shorten it.
Do you have some sort of affinity with aquatic... I don't understand the name.
It was not all of our founding members are present. It was
I see.
a group decision.
Commiserations on your loss.
Oh, they're not dead. They're just elsewhere.
Ah, we must all shed those who are not as dedicated to the cause.
We just met. Please watch your tongue. They're still alive and they're still very dedicated.
Good to hear. Regardless, the trouble with an alliance is that it seems too risky to my colleagues, and with good reason. Alienating the goodwill of Chessenta's war hero for very little in return, but the faint hope that your rebellion will somehow manage to oust her from her seat of power seems very nearly foolish when so much is stacked against you.
Well, I assume you're clearly aware of enough of us to... Surely you must know what our accomplishments have been thus far.
Yes, and we are aware of just how challenging it is to have Sharla Karanok in power. If she's even half as tyrannical as rumors say, your cause is justified. And there are several members of the council that would support you in spirit, if not in action. But if you fail, and we have been seen to publicly commit funding and resources to your cause, then we would be iced out of a valuable trading partner and not only Chessenta, but several of their closest allies. The dislike of arcane arts in Chessenta has already made the war hero reluctant in dealings with us. And the majority of the council does not wish to exacerbate those problems. However, if you were able to endear yourselves to the council, perhaps you could persuade them to your cause.
Now that is why we're here. And failure is not an option. It never has been, it never will be.
You are clearly people of action and talent, I'd wager. I heard there was a suppression of a potential Umberley uprising during the night. And that was when you were in your cups.
It's not my first dance with followers of Umberley. Not my first dance with Umberley. And yet I'm still standing, so that should tell you everything you need to know about that.
I hope it tells me enough, because I'm afraid I must ask you to take to the waves and waters once more. Recently, one of our esteemed scholars has discovered an ancient settlement that predates our society in Algorand. There is a small...
With
Yes.
our, you mean elves?
elves, half-elves, humans, all of us.
Great.
Not the elves that predated the previous Chessentans to visit us. There is an island not far from Veltalar. It is a mysterious place. The council is very interested in the scholar's discovery, but there seems to be a problem. The Isle, curiously devoid of smuggler or pirate occupation, despite its choice location in the shipping lanes, seems to be inhabited by a creature. A creature that no one has managed to see. It suggests itself to be at least somewhat aquatic. There are members of the Scholar's expedition who delved into a ruined temple, describing ancient gods and statues, similar to the Melhorand pantheon, combined with strange arcane runes, the like we have not seen. And Carolyn, you can't but think, like, Melhorand and mysterious runes. It's like, it sounds very Muscari.
It does.
And with the rest of the story as well, perhaps another Imascari mistake. Although, perhaps a worse one than Vakri.
What was the name again of the island, did you say?
It is known by passing sailors as Driftwood Keep. For there is a great deal of driftwood caught in its rocks and cliffs. The ruins of whatever civilization and temple that are on the island, as I said, are collapsed and submerged. Whatever this beast is seems to have made its lair in this submerged temple. The stories they told, quite the tale. It seems the isle itself is half enchanted, perhaps haunted. Items mysteriously go missing, never to reappear. The few scholars and mercenaries who dared to set foot became paranoid, feeling that they were always being watched. But never did they see anyone, anything. And the weather will change at a moment's notice. A clear day, rapidly obscured by fog, the haze lingering well into the dark. I suggest that if you are to do this for us and fight this creature, perhaps finding some way to lure it from its lair might be best. If it is a truly powerful beast, then they are most dangerous on their home turf.
Is the entire Driftwood Isle, is the entire Driftwood Keep their home turf?
It seems to have laid in these ruins, but the beaches and raised ground of the isle are separate. If you could haul it out into the shallows, onto the beaches, then perhaps you would be better suited to defeat it.
It will certainly make breathing easier, and I think Bob has seen enough of the ocean to last for some time, so luring it out sounds reasonable.
I wanted to speak to you, actually, Carolyn, about just that. If you did not already have the means, I am...
All right.
Excuse you. I am willing to teach you certain magics to allow you free passage into the flooded ruins.
You had me at magic.
And she offers... Sorry, Bob, yeah.
No, go ahead.
She offers Carolyn through the space of this day, going on forwards from today, she will teach you water breathing for free.
It saves me a spell slot,
Clutch.
because I know that spell as well.
Does Bob say that?
Yeah.
Well, it's magic that I also know.
Oh, splendid. Then never mind.
More magic is always better than
Anything
less.
else?
Bob, you're such a mage block.
Yeah, well, sorry.
I would not dally too long. The council is currently debating attempts to root out this beast, and they are planning to spend a ludicrous amount of coin on hiring the best monster hunters they can. If you are able to beat them to it, dealing with the creature and opening up the ruins to investigation and saving the council the coin would certainly endear them to your cause a great, great deal. And it will also demonstrate 3 important things to the council. That the leaders of the rebellion are powerful, competent people, undaunted by challenges. Secondly, that you are responsive, reliable allies, willing to do what's necessary for friends. And lastly, that you do have a stone's chance in the 9 hells of actually defeating Sharla.
We should write those 3 things down, by the way. They're very good PR.
Nah, I'm sure we'll remember it.
What do we think?
I think it's time to hunt us a monster.
I still have water walk and water breathing prepared from the ship from our travels. So.
Oh, also aid was cast on us yesterday, so I guess it's worn off.
Yes.
Oh, yes. It will have done.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but water breathing can be used as a ritual, right?
I'm not sure. Let me check. Oh,
There
you're
should be a
right.
little.
Yep. So it always saves me a spell slot if I have the time for it. You're right.
So if above table, if Kellen had water breathing, I can cast a ritual spell without taking the time to cast a ritual spell. As an order of scribes, I can do that once a day. So that I could immediately cast water breathing without expending a spell slot. Which would save us time. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, but I mean, I won't have to prepare it. I can prepare another spell.
So about that spell you were talking about.
Yes, isn't it? It's good that you brought a druid with you. I should have foreseen that they perhaps could help you.
Just teach us anyway, just in case. It's not going to cost you anything, right?
It will cost me a
Maybe
great
I can teach
deal.
it to you someday, Carolyn.
Yeah, but they can teach it to us now.
Yeah, but it is a bit slightly different approach to the same magics, but Colin would have to multi-class again, and
Oh. Really?
alienate one of if you wanted to be able to cast druid magic, yes.
Wait, water breathing is only a druid spell?
No, but if Bob was to teach it to you, it would be the druid version.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see what you mean. Yeah, that makes sense.
Alien's like, one fast, one fast.
More
Oh, you cannot.
classes.
You,
More
you
I
cannot,
still,
oh, you
I
cannot
still
teach
have
magic.
regrets
Cross,
from the cleric level. I do not want to do it again.
No,
Yeah,
it is a completely different connection to the weave.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it's divinity, primordial, and arcane.
Is druid primordial?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
asking before.
Primordial magic, magic of the earth.
Yeah, interesting. Though. I've never been asked before, but I think that's where I stand on that.
Yep.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Absolutely.
Um,
Would, like, in theory, Reese be able to learn it from Bob as a ranger?
Ooh. That's both primordial, right?
depends.
Not necessarily like immediately, but like as
I
a,
would say,
oh,
as
I
a
have
ra-
taken this as as something that, like, you know,
I
in
would
downtime that Bob has like worked with Reese to teach him.
It would be more logic if it would be the roleplay version of choosing a new spell, ranger spell, when you level up.
Yeah.
If you then choose water breathing, because you cannot swap between spells, so
Yeah. No.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
that would
Wait.
be logical.
It is available to you, and I'll say the nature connection is close enough. Yeah.
You also a bard? Don't bards get access to all the spell lists?
I don't think so. No.
I'm tapped on my bard at this point.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're going all the way ranger, maybe one more rogue.
Oh, you're 3 classes. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only full level 7, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us are going full Gakato and taking 5 classes.
All right, I'll take level
Kakato was
of fighter next,
a
I
meme.
guess.
It's the best
Barbarian monk
Okay.
will be good.
one. Ranger.
If this is what we need to do to convince the council, then we will do it.
Splendid. Artist, that's like
No, worth it.
Patrick Rothfuss's Aking character. Rosie Beestinger's grandson,
I think so.
right?
Yeah.
He's like level 1 in like nine classes.
What's the point?
I
You
loved
never
when-
get your second attack.
I loved when it was revealed, for the story of it, for the giggles, because
Yeah.
it was hilarious because they were just RPing a session and the whole audience, because they were doing one of their live shows, just erupted into laughter, and everyone on stage was like, what? And there was a massive screen behind them which showed their character sheets, D&D Beyond character sheets, and Patrick's was just this huge line of classes across the top. It was like level 1, this level 1, this level 1, this. It's hilarious.
It's fair.
Yeah, artist, sorry. Shez is a terrible power gamer. Oh.
I'm not good at D&D.
I'm joking. I wouldn't make the joke if it was true.
Yeah,
Well, I
he'd never
think-
tell me.
I think we're in agreement then.
And the armed guard actually kind of stands
Sorry.
up and clears his throat, casting a meaningful glance towards the door. Milady, you will be sorely missed at your estate. And Lady Silversense nods and politely excuses herself.
Can I insight check that the guard?
Again?
Oh, I guess we did. Yeah.
Yeah, you already did. He's cool. He's just, I mean, she's meeting you in secret. She shouldn't be here.
Okay.
And she says, "Send word to my estate if you are successful. If you are not, God save Chessenta."
Well, if we're not successful, we'll be dead. So
That's just what I meant. Yes.
yeah.
We'll be seeing.
I'm gonna while we're walking out of there, I'm gonna like real hush tones talk to the group. Did you guys get the vibe that maybe she's sending us on an unrelated errand, kind of? Because we could have gone to the council and they could have told us, "Oh, we're putting together a team to hunt down the beast, and it would be very good for your argument if you hunted the beast for us. Why is she telling us separate from us going into the council and finding that out? I still think the
Maybe
beast
they-
probably still needs hunting, but I'm just saying, like,
I
it
suspect
doesn't seem
the
like
council,
she's working with the council.
I suspect the council is in disagreement with itself, like most councils do about many things. They probably have the
They
same
were.
stance on Chessenta by the sounds of it.
And if this is a magocracy, what is her position? Like aristocrat, oligarch,
I don't
princess,
know how it
but
works
like
here.
constitutional monarchy? Like,
Those are all words I do not understand.
As such as that history check from before, it's an elected council. She's just a council person.
okay.
But they're
But she's one of the council members who like wants to help, but
Yeah.
the rest of the council probably won't.
But they're generally
look
from
fancy.
the mercantile and arcane classes here, because that's whose needs representing. So,
Cool.
but there are representatives from other parts of the country as well, and the people from the forest and other settlements.
Okay.
I don't mind leaving the
Suspicion
city
retracted.
Right away.
Sorry, Bob.
I don't mind leaving the city right away. As long as,
Let's-
even if it means
even
going
to the
back
ocean?
onto the water.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
These walls are creeping up on me.
One night is enough. Get out of here. Okay. Anything you'd like to do before you leave?
I
Can
would
we
like to.
check out those scribes?
Mhm.
Sorry, Patch, what did you say?
I would like to sell this ring somewhere
Okay.
and regain some coin.
Okay, that happens.
It was how much again? Sorry,
10,000.
10K.
10,000.
Do you think, sorry, John, do you think any of the stores would have the manual of quickness of action which would increase my dex, or the tome of understanding which would increase my whiz?
They would, but you have to spend a very long time reading them.
Yeah,
It's not. It's
Just
not
out
an
of
immediate
curiosity,
thing.
how long does it take?
6 days over the, sorry, 48 hours within 6 days.
Oh, okay, so as long as I thought.
Neat.
Are traveling, right?
Yeah, but
On a
like,
boat.
when am I gonna be reading? Like,
On a boat?
Yeah, when you sail back, yeah.
that's 8 hours of reading a day.
I don't know how many days it is till the owl. If it's a 10-day.
I don't think we
Sounds
have a
about right,
spare
Upsal.
8 hours a day is the problem.
You don't want to look for another instrument, Reese. One that connects to your magic.
Like the instrument of Bart.
Oh, I'm good on my instrument.
They're tapped
A
out
neat
on
bow.
Bard.
Just out of curiosity, since I can only attune to one crysteel dagger,
Mm-hmm.
can I sell the other two?
Oh, wait. Could I take one of those? Because
Please do.
I have proficiency with them. So
Hell yeah. Please.
um,
Take a knife. Reese will give you a knife.
baby's first
Put
knife.
your knives here.
Uh,
3 knives.
Are they an item on D&D?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just like
Steel
it's like
dagger.
it's a D4
Found it.
plus 3d6. Right?
I
Yes.
found that. Crysteel dagger. Yes. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I have close combat options now. This is good.
Cool.
Reese is very.
Don't
Reese,
get cocky with all those strength.
Reese encourages knives.
Indeed. I can't think of everything on top of my head. Else I'd want to look for to prepare, unless there was like spell scrolls somewhere.
Uh-huh. Those places will have them.
I will. Oh, I'm always forever open to spell scrolls because I can learn spells very quickly.
might be a good
Another
idea to
scribes
go
wizard.
ahead and make a deal with the merchants before, not merchants, the mercenaries before we go, just to make sure that if we-
they're not here.
They're in a different
Oh.
country.
Different country.
they're in a different country.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
never mind. Never mind.
Can I swing by
Sorry.
El Freire Chanel's store just to see what's up?
Sure. We'll say she was a scribe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
Oh,
Perfect.
What were those things you were looking for, Chess?
I was trying to see the Tome of Understanding or the Manual of Quickness of Action.
Tome of Understanding.
That would increase my wisdom by 2.
It's very rare.
Yeah, so is the Manual of Quickness of Action.
Oh, thank you. Very rare. Okay. Let's see.
Headband of Intellect. Uncommon.
I know we
Somehow
can get one.
uncommon. I know you do.
Bridget knows where you can get one.
Bridget, you're in the chat. Gimme. Grab your hands.
Do you know where it is? Why it's up for grabs?
Hero Harith had one, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Oh. I am mistaken.
Little one's dead.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I'm afraid.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Thank you, Bridget. I thought you were going to be angry with me, Bridget. Thank you. So, hang on. Actually, I think I could just look here, can I? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah. So they were very rare, Astrolicious?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
very rare, wondrous items.
okay. Roll me a D100. It works out nicely. So there are 5 levels of rare. I'm just making this up on the fly. There are 5 levels of rarity. Okay. So a so there's a 100% chance of common items being around because
I see.
Yeah, they're all over the place, and there's a 20% chance of uncommon, 40, 60, and then 80. For the it has to be in the top 20 there. So if
Well,
you
I rolled
roll a
21.
D100, a 21, so that first one is
Bottom
not-
20.
The first one is definitely not there. You need a. What do you need? You need a.
Top 20%? So an
Yeah,
80?
you need an 80 plus. Yeah.
Let's try that again. Do I have any crystals? I do have a crystal.
Yes, you do.
Um,
So that was for the first one you mentioned. You're gonna re-roll on that first one. That would be the dexterity one. No, that was the wisdom one. The wisdom was the one you told me first.
Okay. I think I will re-roll on the wisdom one.
Okay.
That's a 98, baby.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, your halfling friend comes through. And just roll again for the second one, just in case. Oh, and the crystal back from McLover again.
Oh, McClover.
These fundraisers screw me over with the crystals. And artists as well. Just because you got 2 crystals there, just roll it with advantage. Oh, that's 57, and one more. Because you got
Okay.
1, so you have to get rid of a crystal anyway. Thank you, Astas.
Oh, I
Thank you,
see.
McLover.
All right, both of those
No.
are under.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
don't have the dexterity one, but it does. It does have the wisdom one. Yeah.
That'd be good for me. Increase my spell save DC.
What's it called again?
Tome of Understanding. The book
Okay.
contains intuition and insight exercises, and its wards are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your wisdom increases by 2 to a maximum of 30.
30. Who's at 28 already? Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. How many times have you read this book? Yeah.
Oh man, it's not in the magic items thing. Why is that not in there? Is it in like a very modern, very new item?
D&D Free Rules 2024 PG 209.
That's from the DMG in the original DMG. So why the hell is that not in that items list?
I don't know.
Rudeness. Tome of
You just
Understanding.
looking for the price?
Yeah, I was trying to find there's the Tome of Leadership and Influence, but not the Understanding one. To be honest, like it would probably be the same because that's also a 2 to your charisma. Just over exactly the same 48 hours over 6 days, so it's exactly the
Right.
same rules, and that's 55,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Very rare,
Valerie.
very rare and legendary
Ain't got that much
items are
sugar.
best to be
Yeah.
found, not not bought.
Yeah. Alfredo, it's
Enjoy,
it's
Bridget,
so
enjoy.
cool that you have that book, and one day I hope to be able to afford it, but today is not that day, love.
Then you are truly wise enough already.
Whoa, hits blunt.
Just doing
Anyway, so
doing
I got-
doing like vape tricks.
Yeah. I blow a heart at her.
Oh, this place really is free.
Carolyn. Shez's
Yes.
Shez's buddy here has the following scrolls: Friends, Augury,
Okay.
Detect
Ooh.
Thoughts, Disguise Self, Feeble Mind, Lightning Bolt, Reincarnate,
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Suggestion, and Thunderwave.
Okay. I have most of those,
Cheers,
I
artist.
think. I'm interested in Feeble Mind. I'm assuming it's mega expensive.
Potentially, I think it depends on the level of the spell.
Feeble Mind, I think, is a 7th level spell. It's
It's like 6 or 7. Yeah, it's up there.
No, it's an 8.
8.
it's an 8th level spell.
Yeah. It's a big boy.
Yeah, those are 20 grand.
20.
Yep.
So I'm just short. Fuck. Ah.
That's a disgusting sentence. 20 grand is I'm almost there.
Well, I'm currently sitting on 15 and a half.
Ooh.
After selling that ring. There was another big level spell that you said.
Reincarnation?
Reincarnation. I'm curious about that.
That's only a level 5. That would be 1,500.
That's cheap for a very powerful spell.
It would be hilarious if we just come back as a different species.
Yeah.
Plus,
You come
if
back
we
as
were gonna
yourself
hit
first.
up the alchemist, we could potentially get the components for that too.
This is true.
If it's a scroll, I don't think you need the material components.
Really?
I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, you just read from the scroll.
Yeah, the magic's in the scroll.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
It
already
is a
it's already been
druid.
cast.
It's
how's
only
your
a
ro-
druid only spell, so I couldn't learn it from the scroll. That's
I
why I'm
was
looking
just-
for scrolls, because I
I
can
was
learn
just-
from them.
Yeah. And how about casting then, the Phoenix? Can you only use a druid scroll? Can only a druid use it, or can anybody use it?
I think anybody uses them.
Yeah, anyone on a scroll, and it's like casting the magic into the scroll. It was a druid, but once reading the scroll can be anybody.
Okay. Yeah, and I know DMs go
But
lean,
Kellen,
left
yeah.
and right on this.
Yeah, but Kellen can't
Good
get
to-
that. Yeah.
Good to
Yeah.
know how you can do it.
But Aratis, it's not a wizard spell, so even if it was in Kellen's book, it wouldn't help.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's a Baldur's Gate 3 thing.
I if it's only 1,500, I'll take it.
Sure.
Also,
Also-
Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Also,
Um,
Asta, just roll me a charisma. Just roll me a d20. If you get a nat 20, your charisma with the halfling and the night before is so wondrous that she goes half price on the feeble mind.
I still have it's the crystal, right?
Roll it in chat.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3, but I'll roll my.
the reroll.
I'll. Yeah. How do I do forward slash? R?
Exclamation roll, and then all one thing, and then space, and then the number's 20.
Gods be with Shez's dice right now.
Oh, 15.
Oh,
Yes.
Close.
Fuck!
Bardic Inspiration?
No, needed that. Needed the nat 20.
Silvery bumps. Counter spell.
You know what? That makes sense because my charisma is a -1.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, your Upsal charisma finished.
I guess that's my dump stat. Yeah.
Finished with the hangover.
Oh. Wait. I do have a bunch of spell scrolls of spells that I've learned. I could part exchange.
You could sell them. Yeah.
Well, first of all, how much is Tasha's Hideous Laughter? Because I do love that spell. I don't have that.
What level is it?
Let me check. Tasha's Hideous.
Thank you, chap, for being very patient while we just wander
Hey,
around the
everyone loves
shops.
the shopping episode.
Wander around
I
the
think
shops
this
of
is the
Veltalar.
first time we've ever done one as well, so
Yeah.
They are
it's
quite
fun.
rare in the Wakiverse, has to be said.
It's only a first level spell.
Oh really? Shit.
Yeah.
It's only 50 gold.
Easiest sale ever.
Yeah. The high levels are very expensive, but lower levels are pretty decent, pretty cheap.
So 50 gold.
Starting on... Ooh, I cannot really see it.
You have to put it, if you put it in front of yourself, you'll be
In
good.
front of me,
Yeah,
like...
yeah, there you go, yeah.
I'm starting with Tales of the Yawning Portal tonight.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Ah, nice.
Enjoy.
So that's the Sunless Citadel, right? First one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the old dungeons from like 1980 and...
That was the first. That was the first
my
dungeon I
birth
played
year.
with my kids.
yeah, cool.
It's fun. It's really fun. Actually, everyone watching as well, I recommend you check out Xpreet's Level 3's channel because he's hilarious anyway. But at the moment, he's doing a series of he's playing like famous adventures like Sunless Citadel and Tomb of Elemental Evil, like these old like classic dungeons, and he's like running them as written. But they're really nicely edited, and it does like it's like a reality show, so it like has the players and like cuts away like interviews, like talking about what just happened and things like that. It's really cool.
I apparently already have Hideous Laughter, so
Never mind.
I didn't see it because I have Hideous Laughter, not Tasha's Hideous Laughter, because Kellen would never have a Tasha spell specifically.
Yeah.
But I
Screwed by your own messing around with the spell names.
So I have in my inventory, I have a 4th level spell scroll, Scroll of Arcane Eye.
Okay, that's worth 600.
So 600. Someone write this down. I have 3 3rd level spell scrolls.
Okay, that's a total of 900.
So 600 plus 900.
So 15.
And then I have 2 2nd level spell scrolls.
Okay, they're 150 each, so that's 1800.
1800. So I could sell those for another 1800. That's not going to get me people. Never mind.
You're gonna sell them anyway?
Well, I've been keeping on to them because I didn't know whether it might be handy to distribute them to the group.
True. That's the
So
choice.
I think I'll keep them.
Okay.
Also good to just have some like extra spellless spells on hand.
Yeah. Very true.
Indeed.
Oh, I also have Scroll of Protection from Beasts, which you gave me at the start of the campaign, which is not an official. Oh no, it is in DMG.
Level.
It's a Scroll of Protection, but you specifically said that in the module said it's a Scroll of Protection from Beasts, so
Okay.
not an official spell.
That's 1500.
That's 1500 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not. It's yeah. I'm gonna longingly look at the spell scroll for Feeble Mind and go, someday. Someday I will cast Feeble Mind on Shala. I'll leave.
Again, there's no S in my Discord name.
Oh, I know.
No.
I don't get the reference.
My Discord name is the initials of every big bad in each campaign at the moment,
Yeah.
and there is
Yeah,
no S.
There is no
Shala.
There's
S.
no
so it's
Shala.
clearly, it's not
Always-
Shala. There's a wizard behind the curtain.
Always wondered what the abrasion was.
Yeah, there you go. So the L in there twice is Lala, because that's for Candlekeep and Candlekeep, and Tomb of Annihilation.
Your Discord name on my screen is Phoenix Iwaki. I don't have your
In
secret
the
name
server.
thing.
In the
In the
server.
server.
Yeah, in the-
Oh, I don't know how to use Discord, guys.
But fun fact, especially since Bridget is in the chat, over on QuestJunkies, Bridget once ran a one-shot for us where I played an evil variant of Kaelin Sturgrove who
Nice.
defeated
That's
Charla,
not
but
this one.
well, we don't know. The campaign's not over yet. She defeated Charla, took her place, started a mageocracy, much worse than the Red Wizards of the day, became the ultimate necromancer, and successfully hit Vecna with a feeble mind,
Jesus.
which was the most amazing shit ever. So yeah, it would be good to have that spell, but it's too expensive. Maybe.
The lore,
Some-
the universe lore needs it.
I need it, damn it. Patch needs it.
Okay, so all good.
I think so.
Okie doke.
I have more achievement slots to fill, but
Reese, did you want to swing by an alchemist just in
Alchemist?
case?
Yes, I would like a potion of healing ingredients.
Do you have a herbalism kit?
I don't. I don't think I have one.
I have one.
But
You learned
I
it-
have.
You learned it from me, right?
I did learn proficiency with it from Bob Moss.
That's right. Yeah. I think. Yeah, the problem is there's not any particular benefit to doing it now because you can't do it on the road. You couldn't brew a potion on the road. It would have to be, you'd have to have some downtime in a building in a location.
But
That's fair.
downtime on a ship doesn't count, or
On the ship
because
would
we
be
will
okay.
be sailing.
Yeah.
But you're not traveling very far. You're just going to a nearby island.
Ah, okay. I thought it was days of traveling.
no.
Then if we're gonna be having
back to Chessenta,
like
we'll
if we'll be swinging back by then I'll just save money for like later.
Okay.
For it.
Sure. Okay, so you travel back down. Are you going to use the same warship that brought you here? They are just like at your... Yeah, they're still in port. They haven't sailed off on a different voyage yet. If you want to.
Might as well.
I like
It's a
those
warship.
guys.
Either that or
do.
we could use the griffins.
Yeah, Bob
you have those.
comes back to the
wait. Is Griffins an option? Let's fly instead of sail. Definitely.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're probably
the
dying
islands.
to get out.
Yeah, the island's within range, definitely.
We're learning so much
Alright.
about Bob. It goes
I vote for.
Flying.
Like
he hates cities more than the ocean, but he would rather fly than be on a bow.
Yes.
It's a very complex web of conditions here.
Who does not want to fly like an eagle?
Indeed.
Oh, so you actually like flying? Okay. So it goes flying. It goes forest, flying, ocean, city.
Well, it's just my seasickness is just going up. I don't have sky sickness.
You also have city sickness.
Indeed. Okay, so with your
And
new
agoraphobia.
with your new magical items and everything ready, you prepare yourselves, swing up onto the backs of your griffins, and which are not, out of the ordinary here, and not a problem to have in the city. And they were kind of like still down on the ship until you decided what you were doing, and you take off across the bay with some of the dockside urchins like running along the docks beside you. Yay, go! And your griffins swoop up into the sky and across towards this isle of Driftwood Keep, and you take a few hours, whisking across the waves. The griffins doing some fishing on the way as they want to stretch their talons a bit, and you go swooping across the Sea of Fallen Stars here towards the distant speck on the horizon that grows larger and larger, and you see this. It's kind of like a saddle-shaped island. There's a long stretch of beach in the middle, and there's a like wooded kind of forested hill on one end, and then jagged cliffs and the remains of the buildings clinging to them on the other end of this kind of arched, reverse arched here. And you are aiming in for that. Do you want to arrive during the day or after the sunset?
Well,
Definitely during the day.
did we get a sense of when the creature would be most active?
There was no suggestion there.
Probably during the day then, just to be safe.
Okay, so yeah, you left early enough to make it during the day. Okay, and
Can we scout out overhead?
you see what I described then. Just the saddle-shaped island with just large sandy beaches in the middle, and then the two raised sections, one forested, the other with the ruins of whatever the city was, the village. And you can see that parts of it have fallen into the water where this temple must be submerged. And as promised, you do see a great amount of timber and wood washed up amongst the cliffs and the jagged rocks. And the griffins are going to swoop down. Where are you wanting to land?
On like solid earth, not like close to the like the sunken temple, but also not on sand.
Well, there's a saddle of like grassy land in between, in the middle of the saddle there.
Because my brain's going straight to Tremors, where it's like, oh, if it's soft earth, it can move through the earth. You know what I mean?
Good idea. Good
I
idea.
need that hard bedrock.
Fair. Okay, so yeah, you go swooping down, and the griffins land and run to a stop on the lowlands there. You can hear the waves crashing on either side as the beaches are just nearby. And as you land, it seems that your approach did not go unnoticed. And as you land on this spit of grass and coarse grass and land here, there is a shifting in the sand, as delicious, but not not a tremor worm or anything. You see a pair of hulking crabs and their brood of children, which is 4 giant crabs, come clambering up out of the sand at the feeling of footsteps and movement on the surface, and with their claws clacking, they come scuttling towards what they hope will be their dinner, but that will be found out next time, as we are at the end of our hours there.
Just about to... We are not the grub you're looking for, the motion from Bob. But
We shall see what happens next time.
I can't speak to crustaceans.
yeah, I can speak to animals.
If we get some spins of the wheel, maybe we'll get a Disney princess next time.
They at least know my gestures, yeah.
He's like, no. Okay, thank you as well, McClover, and everyone who's joined us today. Absolute pleasure as always. Thank you for the follows and those gifted subs and the raid. Absolute pleasure. Thank you, everybody. We are going to say goodbye to these fine folks and then draw our winner for the giveaway. 2 coupons for Troll Lord Games to give away today. If you would like the chance to win, type ! Enter in the chat, and we'll get that to you as soon as we can. So good luck, everybody. Jump in if you're not in already. We'll close up the giveaway in a second. Let us say goodbye to these fine folks, though. Reese, where can people find you on the Material Plane?
I can be found here every other Friday and around on QuestJunkies.
Thank you. Bob Moss, yourself.
Hi everybody, I'm Sky. I'm the Dungeon Master of the Dutch-spoken D&D stream Dutch Dungeons on Twitch.
Thank you. That's delicious.
Shezlan's in the chat and on all socials. You can find me here on every other Friday. And Saturday also here, the Saturday in between, playing Barovian... no. Vandelver and Below.
There it is.
Whoops. And then you can follow me on Instagram if you want to see pictures of Japan.
Thank you. And Kellen Stoker.
Yeah, that's me, Patch, the Abnormal DM from QuestJunkies. We release content sporadically at the moment, but preparing not just to return, but also for our 4-year anniversary on Wednesday. There'll be something happening. I don't know what yet. I'll figure it out. I'm also part of the custom project over on Winter's Tales, which is just returning with part 2. And so many things, all the things. I'm available for work. Hi, give me a job, please.
Thank you. And we are Phoenix Iraqi, play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. We will be back at the start of the week, or the end of your weekend, depending where you are in the world, with Tomb of Annihilation as they descend into the Tomb of the Nine Gods, that infamous dungeon. But we did hit our $3,000 goal in the fundraiser, which means that a certain hag, Nanny Poo Poo, their granny, is going to be visiting, official NPC from the module, is going to be visiting them to deliver some of her trademark gems, such that if they should die, they can at least be reanimated as zombies with the same skills for a short while, hopefully long enough to get them through the rest of the dungeon. We shall see. And then you can join us later in the week for Humblewood and over towards our friends with Candlekeep Mysteries and Fandelver and Below as well. Thank you all so much. Absolute pleasure as always. If you would like to keep up with what's going on with us, jump into the Discord there, or jump on and check out the VODs on our YouTube of all the previous adventures, which there's a bunch of. I'm looking forward to getting the one-shots up from the fundraiser soon, so jump on there to get notified when that happens. And we look forward to catching you all again next time. But that is all for today. Let us see who our lucky winners are going to be. Good luck, everybody. We do a refresh there. Make sure everybody's in there. And it wasn't up to date because Wildfire was in there, definitely. Yes, there we go. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Closing up those now. Boop. 2 coupons today. First one going to... Christina, congratulations. Thanks for hanging out all today. And the second one going to... Rubblejax, congratulations. We will get you your codes. You can head on over and grab your PDF of choice from the Troll Lord Games catalogue over there. And everyone, we will be giving away more next week as well, so join us. I believe it will be in the Fandelver and Below session next week. You can come and jump there. And as of the Humblewood campaign, we have that new code for Idle Champions every week as well, so come and get more goodies if you're playing that game. Massive thank you, everybody. We are going to head off raiding, see who's on at the moment, and head on over there. Hey, Tomato, you made it. The English was difficult, but you had fun. Good on you, good on you. Well done, good on you.
Well,
and
what percentage do you think you understood?
Good question, good question. Yeah, good to see you. And I hope that you continue to enjoy TRPGs over this end of things as well, with Cthulhu and all that goodness. We have lots of Cthulhu fans here. Okay, so everyone, let us jump on and see who's on at the moment. Hang on a second. Oh, choices. two of our guests from the fundraiser are on live at the moment. I'm going to go with the one that has one less viewer. It's the only way. I'm going to go with there's one less viewer on there. Let's go and head over and see the beautiful miniatures that the fabulous Mike Moens is painting. So, absolute pleasure to see you all. Thank you so much. But that's all for today. Stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. And until next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Cheers, everyone.
Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.
Bye.